Second date update.
Not a lot of things are more awkward on a first date than when you're ending the night and you're like, hey, you want to come up to my place? And they're like, hey, I think I'll just go home. You know, it's always kind of a letdown. And apparently that's what happened to today's second dater, Andrea, who is on the phone. And Andrea, I read your email. You met a guy named Tommy at a party, and dinner went well according to you, but you also said that is how your evening ended, by you inviting him up to your place and him turning you down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, awkward.
When he said that to you, was it obvious that he didn't like you?
He said, no, I don't think it's a good idea.
Was it
I don't think it's a good
and you're
idea.
a living, breathing woman with a pulse, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys. There's some guys who think that that's moving too fast. I mean, maybe it was too much for him.
No, I didn't even do a kiss, goodbye, or anything.
Even a handshake? Did he at least give you a handshake?
High five.
Nothing.
No hug or anything.
Oh.
So I texted him later and I asked, is everything okay? And he responded, yes, period.
That's it? Just a one word?
Yes.
Yeah, anytime anybody texts me with a one-word something, even if it's like my parents and we're just talking about something and I know that they don't really know how to text correctly, I'm just like, oh my God, what's wrong?
I know.
So he just gave you the one word yes with a period.
Yeah. And then I said, did I do something wrong? And I never got any response.
Did it seem like he was enjoying the date that you were on when you guys went out to dinner?
I thought so. I mean, I asked him up to my apartment, so...
Yeah, so you thought everything was going
You
good.
thought it was going perfect. Was there any moment in the date that you think something weird could have happened, something awkward other than him turning down your advances to you?
No, I mean, the only thing I can think of is I took my time when he came to my house. He texted me and told me that he was there, and I took my time coming out of the apartment. You know, like I was trying to look cute and just running late.
Are we talking like 5-10 minutes or 2 hours?
No, it was like 15 minutes maybe.
Okay, so not terrible. It is annoying when you pull up and you're like, oh my God, come on, hurry up.
Being late to the date.
But at this point, guys build that into their schedule, I feel like. They're just used to it.
This was the beginning of the date, though, and everything else seemed to go fine. Like, I can't imagine, like, finally at the end he gets upset about it.
And I looked good. You know, I was taking my time to look good for him, and I apologized.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to take that long, you better look good. That's the rule that I have. If you show up 15 minutes late and you're kind of looking pretty basic, then we're not going out again. But if you look like Beyonce, then yes, you did a good job. And there's that 15-minute grace period where you're okay. At this point, are you hoping to get a second date? Do you feel like he's going to want to go out with you again, or are you just hoping to find out why?
I would like a second date, but at this point, I'm not getting my hopes up about it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I just want to know what is going on.
I mean, if he responded, your last conversation was like that where he gave you a one-word answer and then just never responded if you asked if you did something wrong. He's obviously not into you for some reason.
Doesn't look good.
But maybe we can turn whatever it is into a positive and get you a second date out of the deal.
I hope so.
Or at least you understand what you're doing wrong.
Yes.
All right, well, play a song, come back, get him on the phone and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
My face above the water. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amanda is on the phone with us, and she wants us to call a guy named Tommy. Something very awkward happened at the end of her date with Tommy when she invited him up to her place. He said, I don't think that's a good idea. And then she hasn't really heard anything from him. So it's obvious that something happened on the date that went wrong, and Tommy didn't like Andrea very much. We don't know why. That's why we're about to get him on the phone and see if we can find out what Andrea did on the date. And Andrea, I've got a special treat for you.
Okay.
Okay, this is something never done before in a second date update. I'm going to try something groundbreaking here when we call him, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to pretend to be you.
I don't think that's
It's
going to be...
the first second date update where I've ever
Okay.
pretended to be the other person, and I think it can work out very well if I get him on the phone and just like, hey, what's up, Tommy?
Yeah.
It's me,
Foolproof
Andrea. Don't you remember you wanted to come to my place? And I was like, hey, come up and kiss me sometimes.
I'm confused talking to you right now.
I know. Andrea, what do you think?
Go for it.
Go for it? You think that'll work out well? All right, Andrea.
Sorry, Andrea.
You about ready to give him a call, see if we can get him on the phone? And...
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Mà hồi giờ mẹ bà cũng hồi giờ là mẹ đi hồi giờ bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi
I
hiểu
feel like he wouldn't be able to tell the difference at all. And it probably would score you a date, Andrea. I'm a pretty sweet talker.
Hello?
Hey, is Tommy there?
Yeah, this is he. Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Good. Can I help you?
I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they wanted to see if I could get you on the phone and talk to you for a minute.
You serious?
Yep. Her name is Andrea. All right, so you remember going out with Andrea?
Yes, I do.
She told us that you guys went out for dinner and had a lot of fun.
Wow.
And she said, though, at the end of the night after your date, that she invited you to her place and you turned her down, and then you haven't really talked to her at all after, so she's wondering why you turned her down.
Wow. So she called you to ask me that?
Yes, because apparently she couldn't get you on the phone, so her last resort was to ask us to call you and find out what the reason is.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I think that's pretty pathetic, but I was pretty pissed off, and I didn't want to really talk to her anymore.
You were pissed off and you didn't want to talk to her anymore.
That's right.
Do you mind telling us why?
Well, she's obviously told you everything, right?
I'll tell you what she told us. She said that you guys went out to dinner. She thought you were having a fun time. At the end of the night, she asked if you wanted to go up to her place. You said no. She had a real quick text exchange with you, and that's the last she's heard from you.
And the only thing she mentioned was that she might have made you wait 15 minutes while she was getting ready for the date.
Oh, yeah. That's the least of her problems, man.
What did she do?
That's intense.
Why are you so mad at her?
Basically, I got into a conversation with her over dinner about travel. And, I just recently came from Nepal, and we had a really good conversation. And she told me about this trip that she went to in Canada.
Okay.
And she was complaining about Canadian drivers and how she wished that she could just go party in Canada without there being some dumbasses in there.
So it sounds like you're personally insulted that she was making fun of Canadians.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm from Ontario. I'm from Waterloo, Canada.
Oh. So she was railing on Canadians. Did you tell her that you're from Canada?
No, I ain't talking from Canada.
Okay,
I let her go on and on and on. She went on for an hour talking about how she thinks that Obama should infiltrate Canada.
No.
So frankly, I'm kind of glad that you called me, because now you guys can see how much of an idiot she is.
Do you think that she...
I'm not taking it
on any more dates with her.
I'm not as offended as you are that she was making fun of Canada.
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
I mean, it's not that it was bad. It's just I don't really want to hang out with an idiot.
Don't you think that maybe she could have been joking, like she was nervous and you took it the wrong way?
Can you switch sides and come into my place and have somebody make fun of where you're from for about an hour?
Well, I get it, but why wouldn't you, defend Canada in that moment?
Because it's difficult to defend Canada?
Okay, see, that's the that I don't like dealing with.
I'm sorry, I love maple syrup, I'm sorry.
Lydia.
I had no idea that you guys got so angry, Tommy, just in general.
I mean, I could take it for a minute or two, that's fine, but she just went completely off for a long time. I mean, after a little bit, I'm fine. She just kept making fun of the beer. The beer tastes like piss. It does not taste like piss.
You've
And then she talks about how she hates their accents and how they keep saying A this and A that. You know what? After a while, I'm sorry, but she just wasn't very attractive to me anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy, I haven't heard you say a or a boot or anything once. None of that.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a stupid stereotype. I'm a proud Canadian. I love my country.
Okay.
That's it.
And Tommy, at any point, did you look at her and go, hey, shut the f*** up about Canada? Did you never do that?
Next time I run into her, I'll be sure to say that.
Well, then perfect, Tommy. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say it right now because she's actually on the phone listening.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I had no idea that you were from Canada.
You spent an hour at dinner making fun of my
Chill
country.
out, man. I was just joking. That's what we do in Seattle. We joke about Canada.
It's true.
Lighten up.
Hey, you want to hear a joke? Let's go out on another date.
I'll give you props for that one, Tommy.
Are you actually offended about all this? I was joking, and you could have stopped me at any time and told me, hey, I'm actually from Canada. I'm offended.
If I stopped you, then I wouldn't be able to hear all the wonderful things you have to say about my country.
I was joking. It was a joke. You don't have to be an ass about it.
You called a radio station to figure out why I wasn't calling you back. Okay?
Because you didn't have the balls to tell me yourself.
Well, he's Canadian, Andrea.
Hey, stop there. Seriously, stop.
Shouldn't that have been followed with an A or something, Tommy?
You know what? You should come up to Canada, all right? Come up to Canada. I'll show you what some real beer tastes like, because your American beer tastes like crap.
I love going to Canada, dude. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me, except for that weird money that you have. I like it.
Yeah.
Stop, man.
Oh, jeez.
I honestly think that he deserves an apology from you, Andrea.
Why?
Because, like,
The dude is uptight.
No, listen, I am from North Idaho, and people make fun of me all the time for it.
Yeah.
And it's where I was born and raised, and there's something to be said where it feels like they're attacking you personally because where you're from is such a part of who you are.
Yeah, but you're from Northern Idaho. I think it's okay to make fun of that, too. Canadians and Idahoans, perfectly fair game.
What if they're making fun of Seattle?
I make fun of myself all the time.
But
You
it's
guys-
different when
you're just a
people are
little
attacking
uptight.
you for an hour.
I don't
Just
think, Andrea, were you
apologize.
going off on him for an hour?
No, it wasn't for an hour, and I would have stopped if he'd said something. He's completely exaggerating.
But you haven't apologized once on this phone call.
Because I'm not sorry for what I was saying.
Yeah.
She's only sorry about his sense of humor.
Yeah, which is weird because normally Canadians have a good sense of humor. Like that's the one thing that they have going for them up there. Is there's a lot of funny people that have come from there. Andrea, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a second date.
Yeah.
No, I'm really glad that this happened because I don't want a second date. What was that ass?
Maybe choose a different location to make fun of next time. I mean, Oregon has plenty of material.
Or Andrea, date Americans. All right.
Oh yeah.
Stop going out with these weird Canucks. They're strange.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hồi em về thì còn thấy chơi
Chơi gì?
ông Mười và cô Mười á.
À đúng rồi. Hồi về là còn ba mà, hồi đấy còn ba mà.
Here's a question. When should you give up searching for love?
Oh, never.
And just accept the fact that you're probably gonna die alone?
Wow.
I think I'm there now.
No,
I'm not
don't give up.
When you're
You are
24?
so lovable.
I know, but I'm not dateable.
Okay, 25.
No.
No, that's
You shouldn't even really be even looking at that age. I mean, let's wait a couple
When
years.
do you call it quits? On this show, we say never.
That is right.
Never
Jeffrey.
quit
That
on
is
love.
Right. Never, Jose.
No matter how many times you fail miserably, you get back up on that dating horse and you ride.
Yes.
You ride until your backside's blistered and blue, and you finally find that special person, or at least someone who's willing to spend time with you in exchange for money.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Jeffrey.
And in that spirit, we have a listener who was on with us before for a second date,
Okay.
and we could not get it done for him the last time.
No, he's coming back to us. I like this.
But even though we failed him, he still trusts us to help him out one more time. So let's say welcome back to Noah. What's up, Noah?
Hey guys.
Yeah, way to hang in there.
Wait, Noah, can you just remind me what happened last time you were on the phone with us?
Oh man, so there's this girl Anna that I was really into, and I sent her a pillow.
Oh, with your face on it. You sent her like a body
Yeah.
pillow
Went
of
to her
you.
college, right?
Yeah, you visited her at college?
That's right.
That was
Yeah, that didn't work out.
It was sweet, but it was too much. Got you.
She was kind of my high school crush. We hooked up once, but that was it.
Yeah, she sucks. We're over her.
Yeah, she's dead to us.
That's right.
Hey, give her my number just in case, though.
Okay.
We've moved on.
We're looking forward to the next victim, or a love interest. Next love interest. What's her name, Noah? Prospect. I couldn't think of it.
So her name is Sandra.
Okay.
And she is amazing.
She's Anna's sister.
No, stop it. I just love Noah. You are obviously a hopeless romantic. You fall hard, and I love that. You're open about your feelings. Where did you meet her? The new girl?
So she's actually not that new. It was a high school crush as well.
You have a
How many are there?
Why? Why are we still living in high school in our mind, Noah? Why can't we move forward?
Okay, to be fair, like this girl, Sandra, I know I didn't mention her before because I was really trying to make it work with Anna, but I've always really liked this girl. Like, she's not even number 2 on the list. She's like 1B.
1B.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see.
On the same level as Anna, but just not quite.
I kind of understand.
I hope
Yeah.
you didn't tell her she was 1B.
So how'd you end up reconnecting with Sandra after all these years?
Okay, guys, so here's what happened. I asked her out to happy hour, and we had a great time. We started talking about, high school, some of the old days and stuff. And, like, one of the pranks we did was we filled the gymnasium with balloons for senior prom.
Yeah. Wild. You guys were a wild bunch.
It was actually hilarious. It was like a huge McDonald's play place. We were laughing so hard about that, and we were just having so much fun. Like, it was really good to think back about high school.
Yeah. Sounds like you go there often, Noah. So, what happened then? I mean, did you guys end the night, or?
So we had a few more drinks, and we ended up back at her place.
Doing the place at the apartment now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she did see some sort of like romance or chemistry there then, right?
Yeah.
I think so, because we definitely started making out.
All right.
Okay.
Like over the clothes stuff? I mean, this is high school romance, right?
Well, guys, we actually didn't get that far because we were interrupted.
Oh, does she have a roommate?
I don't know. I heard there were some keys at the door, and suddenly she's like, "Oh, quick, get in the closet!" And so I had to grab all my stuff and get in.
It really is like high school.
Wait, get in the closet. That's not a good sign.
No.
Oh, her husband's there.
Did you hide?
Of course, I hid in the closet. She was like freaking out about it. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, you gotta trust people. When it's not like
high school, you don't have to hide anymore.
There's a serial tickler on the loose who's gonna come in, and it's obviously a warning for something major.
Yeah, and the major thing is never good if you're hiding in the closet, is what I'm saying. Did you hear a male voice? Did she have a girlfriend? Maybe it was did you hear a love interest?
No, it was definitely a guy.
Oh, okay.
So what did they say? I mean, did she live with a boyfriend?
I don't know. I guess because they definitely were making out.
Oh my gosh!
That takes her down.
And you just stayed in the closet the whole time while that happened?
Well, I was kind of freaking out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, they stay there for over an hour, and the whole time, she's like trying to get him to go to a bar, and he's like, "No, I just got back. Why do you want to go to a bar?"
What? Why are we calling her back?
Yeah, bro, she's dating somebody.
She made you hide in a closet for an hour while she made out with her boyfriend.
Are you still in the closet? Is that why you're calling now? You need help getting out?
No, I'm not in the closet.
Okay.
How did you get out?
Well, they finally left after about an hour or something, and like, I mean, she and I really had an amazing time, and so I don't even think she wants to be with this guy.
No, dude.
He wasn't the one in the closet.
I mean, I know I gave a big speech about never giving up, but there's a time where you have to be like, you know what? Maybe I need to give up on this one.
See, now you're seeing from my world a little bit.
Exactly. Why would you want to call her?
Look, if it's a choice between this guy and me, she's gonna pick me.
That's what they all think.
And she's gonna pick every other guy that comes along and shows her any interest at all.
I know there's a lot of doubters in here, Noah, but I do like your optimism. So let's try this.
We're gonna do this?
Let's give it a shot. We're gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Sandra for you, and we'll try and get you your second date, okay?
Thanks so much, guys.
All right, man. Hold on. Everybody's worst nightmare is going on a date, things spiral, and you turn into a closet case.
Oh my gosh.
That's what literally happened to one of our listeners, Noah, during his date with an old high school crush named Sandra. In the middle of hooking up, the door to her apartment jiggled and she told Noah to go hide in her closet.
Oh.
So he did. And he stayed in there for over an hour listening to Sandra make out with some other dude. But if there's one thing that we've learned about Noah through all the calls we've had with him, it's that he does not give up.
Oh, sweet Noah.
No matter how many road bumps he has to clear or closets he has to hide in, he wants to find love and still wants us to call Sandra. And Noah, we never asked you, have you tried reaching out to her after the date? Like, are you guys texting at all or anything?
Yeah, I texted her a couple times and she didn't get back to me. It was just like, what is that all about? And yeah, nothing.
No, you are too pure and too sweet for this Sandra woman, okay? She is going to walk all over you like a doormat. Wow. Are you absolutely sure you want to make this phone call?
No, she's really amazing. If you guys only knew her, like, she's really awesome.
Yeah, you're right. We don't know her.
She left you in the She left you in the closet for an hour and didn't even apologize. Hasn't even called to say, "Oh my God."
Brooke, you don't know her.
Well, she was probably embarrassed, Brooke, and didn't want to embarrass him, too.
Yeah, could have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I hear the lack of hope in this room, and I want to remind you, Noah believes. So we need to believe for Noah.
For Noah. Okay, for you, Noah, we'll muster it up.
I just want him.
No,
there's just
No,
like
I just.
there's just so
Just
many better
believe.
places he could put his energy. That's all.
Come on, Brooke. I need you to believe in me.
Yes.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what I'll do for you, Noah? I won't even say I told you so when you call us 3 months from now, Sat.
Oh, wow. Brooke already thinks you're not going to get a date.
Whatever, I'm gonna give the last laugh here.
All right, that's the spirit.
I do want you to win. I will tell you that.
Don't let haters like Brooke bring
I'm
you
not
down.
being a hater.
We're
being
all
a realist.
We're all rooting for you, man. So I'm gonna dial Sandra's number. We're gonna try and get your second date. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Mà hồi giờ là mẹ là như vậy chứ không phải là hồi giờ là bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi, hiểu không? Bà cũng hồi giờ bà là vậy đó, bà cũng biết đi tới nhà người ta chơi lắm.
Hello?
Hey, is this Sandra?
Yes, it is. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
Okay. I'm good.
Good. We're in the middle of a segment called A Second Date, and we'd like you to be a part of it.
Oh, I don't know. What is this for?
Yeah, it's really simple. It's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards if that person isn't calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to them to help you figure out the reason why.
Oh,
Makes sense?
Sure.
Okay. So recently you went out with a guy who really, really likes you, and he's confused about why you haven't been in touch with him lately. His name's Noah.
Yes, okay.
Noah?
Yeah, we hung out. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a date, but I do know him.
Okay.
You had some chemistry with him, right? While you guys were hanging out?
Yeah.
You guys kissed, according to Noah, so I hope that you'd have some sort of connection with him, unless you just kiss anybody.
Maybe the answer no.
How much did he tell you about what happened?
I mean, he went to a lot of detail. He said that you guys met up, you ended up back at your apartment, you guys started to hook up a little bit, but then you two were interrupted.
Yeah, I feel really bad about that, actually.
We know about the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I did really like Noah. He was really sweet, he was really funny, and I enjoyed hanging out with him. It would be nice to have someone like him in my life, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't really have that right now. So.
Do you live with your boyfriend?
No, we don't live together.
You don't have a boyfriend.
Okay.
But you have a boyfriend, you're confirming.
I have been seeing someone, yes.
Well,
But there's no label on it?
how could there not be a label on it? He had keys to your place. That's how he got in, right? Like Noah heard jingling of keys and someone entering your apartment, and you told him to get into the closet.
It could have been a robber that broke in and she made out with him to save her life.
One way to distract a robber.
Quick, get in the closet! Get in my mouth!
Take whatever you want.
Now let's go to a bar an hour later!
Is that what happened, Sandra? It's okay if that's what happened.
Yeah, he's just kind of this on-again, off-again boyfriend type thing.
Well, we're just looking, is there anything possible down the road, even in the future with Noah? Is there a chance?
Look, like, I have been seeing this other guy, but I do kind of like Noah better. I just think he's a better person.
Oh, she said it!
That's great. You know what? Let's find out what Noah thinks about this, because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, and I'm willing to bet he's on board. Yeah. Noah, you there?
Jump out of the closet.
Sandra, it's me.
Oh, he's so happy!
What? You had a radio station call me? Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't really know how to get in touch with you, and I've been texting, and like, I was just really nervous, to be honest, and like, I really like you a lot, but I don't know. I kind of thought you were just blowing me off.
No, I wasn't intentionally trying to blow you off. To be honest, I felt the same way. I did feel like there was a connection.
Oh.
I just didn't know really how serious you were about it.
Noah, do you think this is something that you would take seriously?
if you feel like that guy is not good for you, then I'm open.
Wait,
there you go. This is the way to do it. You date around till the guy calls a radio station, you pick him.
Yeah. Wait. Are we all just going to ignore the fact that, Sandra, you haven't even apologized yet for leaving him in the closet?
He's fine with it. He sounds happy.
Lying about having a boyfriend, like...
Why are you trying to dig up bad things out of this, Brooke?
I'm not digging anything up. It's like right there on the
You're
surface.
trying to start a fight.
I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just saying, Sandra, like, what was going through your mind when you're making out with some boyfriend, whatever, while he was in the closet?
I know it looks really bad. The thing is that this guy that I've been seeing, he's just kind of trouble. He has a little bit of an anger management problem.
Why are you even talking to him still?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, how angry is he type person?
I mean, he has been in and out of prison and does have a little bit of a mean streak, not to me, but to others who have wronged him.
Oh, that's different than what I thought.
Yeah, Sandra, you deserve better than that.
No, you guys, listen. This guy's gonna find out about their relationship, and he's gonna kill him or her.
So he's not kind of like violent mean, is he? He's just more like loud, angry mean?
Bro, he went to prison, not for like emotionally yelling at somebody.
Sandra?
You know, I don't think I should talk about everything he's done because I don't want to get him in trouble and I don't want to blast that out onto the air. But like Noah, like I said, and I told these guys, you're the type of person that I need in my life, and I am really interested, and I think we could have something.
Okay.
Less violent people in her life.
I feel like there's something here to work with. Yeah, I mean, between the prison guy and Noah, she chooses Noah. That's got to feel good.
Well, you're right.
Wait, does that mean you're actually going to break up? Like, break up with prison dude?
It's not going to be easy, but I think if I sit and talk with him and kind of tell him everything and tell him about Noah, then maybe he'll understand.
Maybe don't name drop.
I don't think so, yeah.
Wait, why do you have to tell him about me?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, he's going to want to know who I'm seeing.
So can't you just tell him that's none of your business?
I mean, I told you he has an anger issue, so he's going to want to know. I'm probably going to want to meet him, but, like, I think it's going to be fine.
Okay. Well, maybe we can help make that happen. Because we would love to send you guys out on another date. We will pay for it, and you, Noah, and the prison guy can all meet and discuss moving your relationship to just being with Noah.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be civil.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be the reasonable one between the three of you.
Yeah.
Sandra, what do you say?
I'm down to try and see if this can work with Noah in whatever way possible.
I think that's good,
All
because
right.
you need a healthy relationship.
We got a yes. Noah, you still up for this?
Guys, this is all coming at me so fast right now.
Okay.
No, dude.
You want to go back in the closet and hide for a second and then think about it?
I think he's going to say yes, actually.
I mean, Sandra, I really want to make things work with you, but I'm a little nervous about, this guy.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Come on, Sandra. He doesn't have to meet him, does he?
Yeah, just tell him your name is like Jeffrey DeBow or something.
There you go.
Okay, you know what? We need to end this call. We're running out of time.
I think it's going to be fine. It's probably going to take him a few days to get over it, but I think he'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel positive right now, but I do.
I don't now.
You don't?
No.
See? Look at Sandra taking charge of her own life, making decisions for herself. Good job, Sandra.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone's about to go back to prison.
Yeah.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't even think the guy that's on the phone to do a second date update today should even want to get a hold of this girl that he wants us to call.
Why?
Well, his email said that she turned down free pizza. And anybody who turns down free pizza, in my opinion, is a communist.
Whoa!
That's right. Not even worth your time at all. Daryl, are you sure you still want to call this girl?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
sure.
You realize she turned down delicious pizza, right?
I do realize that. Yeah.
Sounds like you want to kick her out of the country as
Damn
well.
it, Daryl, I hate her so much. Tell us her name, first of all. What is her name?
Monica.
And how did you meet Monica?
We actually met on Tinder.
Oh, nice.
And I thought she was really cute, and we were chatting back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought everything was going great, and so I asked her out to dinner.
And you guys went to dinner? Did you go to pizza?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry. Didn't mean to bring up that sore subject again.
Jesus.
Okay. We actually ended up going to a bar because she said that she already had eaten, and she suggested, why don't we just get some drinks? So that's what we did. We went to a bar, grabbed some drinks.
I always think it's smarter to go straight to drinks on a first date. It's not as involved.
Loosen up.
Yeah, you loosen up, and you can bail after one drink if it turns out the whole situation's bad.
Yeah, that's true. The only issue was that I hadn't eaten anything.
So you got super hammered?
Oh, no.
But it was going so well, though. We were telling stories, but then I realized I was getting really tipsy, and I kind of got a little drunk, and I have no idea how I was coming off. So I'm thinking I got to get some food in me. So I suggested, well, why don't we come back to my place? We can just get a pizza and hang out some more there. And
that's what she dropped the hammer on you, huh?
Right. Yeah. She said no.
Turn down free pizza at your place. I am so fired up about this, Daryl. Do you think that she turned down the offer for free pizza because it was at your place, and you didn't say, let's go to a place where they have pizza at a restaurant?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm hoping she didn't get the wrong message, but I mean, she helped me flag down a cab.
That was nice.
Were you that drunk?
Well, I couldn't drive.
Yeah, but for her to help you flag down a cab, sounds like you were falling down and she had to drag you out there and help you get in a car.
Well, no, not exactly. I was conscious, but I just.
Were you able to walk straight, Daryl?
I think so.
If we were to ask your friends, would they say you have a really bad history with drunk behavior? Do you get ridiculous? Do you take your pants off in public like Jubal?
No, nothing like that. I had no food in me at all.
How much of the date do you remember? I mean, do you remember all of your conversations? Because you say you don't know how you came off.
Earlier on, I remember everything, and just I'm remembering pieces of it. I remember flagging down the cab and everything. And I remember when she said no to the pizza.
Who would forget that?
Was there a chemistry, were things really honestly going really well before you got wasted that you remember?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Things were going really well. We were connecting, and she loved my stories, everything we're talking back and forth.
When I'm drunk, I think I'm telling great stories, though, too.
Me too. I had a drunk guy the other night at a comedy show tell me the same story 3 times in a row.
It was ridiculous. I'm killing it.
Yeah, and he thought he was doing a great job. Well, obviously, you've tried to get a hold of her to go out again. Has she responded at all?
Well, I texted her that night saying sorry for being so tipsy and thanking her. And she actually texted me right back. She, LOL'd and says no problem.
Okay.
But since then, I haven't been able to get a hold of her at all.
You haven't heard anything from her?
No.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get this pizza-hating Nazi on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Daryl is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Monica today. Daryl admittedly got a little too drunk on his first date with Monica. The only thing he really remembers is them having good conversation while they were out having drinks, and then him inviting her back to his place to have some pizza because he hadn't had anything to eat yet, and her saying no, and then helping him get into a cab. Daryl, I'm actually really excited for your second date update because it's kind of like Christmas morning for me. It's kind of like unwrapping a present to see what the hell you did when you were drunk. Every time after a night of drinking, you always wonder what exactly happened. Even if you remember everything going right, you're still like, I don't know though. Something could have gone wrong, and you don't know until you actually talk to the person who was around you sober, and they can tell you if you did something weird.
It's like a fun case of amnesia.
Yeah, are you ready to find out if you did something wrong?
I am, yeah.
Do you think that there's a possibility you could have, or do you think maybe she just couldn't be turned off by the fact that you got so drunk on your first date?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd like to just ask her if we could go on a legit date and get some dinner and present myself as I truly am.
Before we make this phone call, do you need to take a shot of something to get your courage up?
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right, I'll call it right now. Here we go, man.
Thôi thuê xe đâu mà tại
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Monica, please?
Speaking.
Monica, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, how can I help you?
Do you know who this is?
Some type of a business? I guess, I don't know.
Yes, it is, sort of. It's Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5 radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you, Monica, because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
And he emailed our show asking if we could get you on the phone to find out why you won't call him back for a second date.
Who are we talking about?
His name is Daryl.
God.
He says that you guys went out and had a few drinks together. He maybe had more than a few drinks. And the last thing he remembers is you helping him get into a cab.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. And he says that he's been trying to get a hold of you because he'd love to see you again, but you have not been returning any of his texts or phone calls. That's why we're calling you. We're asking if he did something wrong on the date and you don't want to see him again.
Well, yeah, honestly, guys, I really don't have time to talk about, like, the worst days of my life.
Wow, the worst date of your life. Can you just give us a little bit of information?
I mean, he said some stuff that I just can't get out of my mind, and that just let me know he's not for me.
Monica, do you have a few minutes to just tell us what he said so that we can tell him not to ever do that again to another female?
Yeah.
Okay. We were having drinks, we were bantering back and forth, we were telling stories about, you know, our worst dates and things like that on Tinder, and it kind of turned into like a one-up thing, you know? So I would say something and tell him about the guy that, you know, tried to grope my butt, and then he would say something, and then I would go back, and I said one thing, and he told me something that is just disgusting. He told me that he had chlamydia.
What?
How did he get chlamydia?
He told you like he currently has chlamydia?
And not only that, he said he's had it like 3 times.
Wow.
Like a confession, or was it like he's trying
3 different times?
How did that come up? Did he just spit it out like that?
It was really weird. I think the alcohol had him, you know, being a little bit more honest than he wanted to. So, you know, he was telling me, and I told my story, and then he said, you know, since he's been on Tinder, he's gotten chlamydia 3 times.
Oh, wow. All right, Monica.
That's awful.
Hey, completely understandable why you aren't calling him back and maybe don't want to see him again.
Can't get out of that one.
Yeah, once you tell somebody you have an STD on a first date, usually it doesn't end up very well.
Unless they've got it too.
No wonder she said no to going over pizza.
Yeah.
It was really weird because, you know, I asked, I said, like, who still has sex without condoms, like in today's day? Who does that? And he said that he got a vasectomy so he can have sex and it would feel better. So he would rather have a disease than have kids.
And he also opened up to you that he had a vasectomy. Monica, if you could say one thing to Daryl to help him date better, what would it be?
First, don't lead with that you've had chlamydia 3 times. Like, that's not okay on the first date. And then secondly, just slow your roll. Like, calm down.
Monica, you kind of already just told him that because Daryl is actually on the phone listening.
Listen, I don't remember saying that to you, okay? I just want to move forward with this, and you know, whatever happens in our past is in the past.
Whoa, slow down. We are moving forward. As soon as I put you in the cab, you move forward from my life.
Just pretend I didn't say that, and I just want to move forward. I don't care what happens in your past. You don't have to tell me everything. I didn't mean to. I don't remember.
Are you serious? Are you out of your mind? Are you really trying to have a future with me when you've already admitted to having chlamydia 3 times?
All I'm saying is there's more to me than you know.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to have a legit date.
Like other STDs?
Oh my gosh, girl.
I'm so sorry that you think that this is going to go any further. I have to be completely honest with you. You're the reason I'm off Tinder to begin with. So I'm over it.
You dropped Tinder after this date?
I'm completely done with it. Like, he was the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. He was like the stamp that closed everything up for me.
Daryl, why would you be so open about that?
I had an empty stomach.
Yeah, that stomach is ruining your life, man. It's making you get drunk on first dates. It's making you get chlamydia, all kinds of stuff. Monica, would you like to go out on a second date with Daryl? We will pay for it.
That I am very secure in my answer and saying hell no.
Yeah.
All right, Daryl. There you go, man. That's your answer. I'm sorry, no second date for you.
Yeah, all right.
Daryl, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I mean, I know you're not technically okay, but I mean, mentally, are you all right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll survive.
Are you gonna?
Thanks, guys.
I mean, you realize that telling somebody that you have an STD on a first date could be a turnoff, right? You sound kind of shocked still.
I realize that, but at least I don't have herpes.
Good point. You got something that can go away with some penicillin or whatever. You know what? I think we can all say that today.
Yeah.
At least we don't have her.
It's all about perspective.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Cái xong chẳng đi là ba ông đặt xe giường nằm á, đi xe Dũng Lệ á, tại tính nó cũng vậy à, mà nếu mình tính nó thuê xe nó cũng vậy à Phát à.
Thuê xe nó khỏe.
Ông mà đi giường nằm nó khỏe hơn. Ví dụ như em đi 10 người đúng không? Cho 10 người thì cho người 500, 10 người 5 triệu đúng không? Thì dòng đi dòng về là 10 triệu.
Today's second date is going to be an interesting one. We don't get a lot of requests from people who haven't seen somebody in a long time, but every once in a while we do. And Nova is on the phone today for a second date. The guy she wants to call, she went out with over a year ago. Almost 2 years ago, it says. And her reason for wanting a second date with the guy is definitely something we've never done on this show before. I'm not going to tell. I'll let her tell it. Nova, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. So, what's the name of the guy you want to call today?
His name is Craig.
Craig, and you went out with him like almost 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was a little over a year and a half ago.
And were you the one that didn't call him back originally?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I felt like we had a really good date, and we ended up hooking up, but I was like in this phase in my life where I was kind of dating a lot, and I kind of felt like he really liked me, and I just wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I totally know
that makes sense.
Now you're ready. Now you're ready for it.
Kinda.
Or open to it at least, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I have sort of a different motive for wanting to reconnect.
What's your motive?
So after I ghosted him and blew him off, a little bit later, I found out that I was pregnant.
What? Wait, with his kid?
To be 100% honest, I can't say for sure.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So there's a couple people that it could be.
Yeah.
This is dramatic.
This isn't just a date, this is a life.
At the time, because I didn't know and I was sort of ready for it, I decided to do it on my own. So I have a beautiful daughter, and now that she's getting a little older, I'm kind of curious about her genes and where she comes from.
So she's almost 2. No, wait, a year and a half.
No, she's not even a year yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the math of conception to now.
Okay.
Trying to solve the mystery.
So now you want to call him and tell him that he might be the father. And ask him for a date.
How does that work?
Well, this is how I was hoping you guys could help me. So when I do the math, Craig is the most likely father.
Okay, and what are the odds here that we're talking? Like 80-20?
It's like 30-40, but he's the 40.
Okay.
So you're the most positive about him.
A little bit better than 1 in 3 chance that it could be him.
I don't want to freak him out and tell him, like, you might be a father. So I was hoping you guys could just set me up on a second date with him. And then if it goes well, I could you know, like end up at his apartment and steal like a strand of hair or a toothbrush.
Oh, wow.
And then figure out if he's the father and then tell him.
Okay, so you want to try to steal some of his DNA. Not the DNA that got you pregnant, some other DNA.
You know, that's a terrible thing to spring on somebody unless you're sure, and I don't know any other way to find out.
Okay, so you want us to get you a second date with him so that you can end up back at his place and steal something of his, so you can take it to the doctor and see if he's the father of your kid.
Well, maybe I could, like, cheek swab him while he's sleeping and bring it in. I just don't want to bother him with it unless it's him.
I can't decide if this is like, it feels wrong, but I don't know if it's wrong. Like, if you're a guy, would you rather just know the upfront truth? Like, hey, there's a 1-3 chance you may be the dad. Do you want to get tested? Or do you want someone going behind your back and trying to...
I don't know.
Go detective on you.
Just as somebody asking me, hey, or saying, I think you may be the father, do you want to get a test? I would flip out.
Would you say yes or no?
Oh, I'd say yes to the test for sure, but you'd instantly assume and you'd instantly be like upset. I see what she means in that sense.
So here's the thing though, Nova, if we get you a date with him, would you actually ever think about dating him?
Yeah, we really connected. I just wasn't in a place, and then, God, like, what do you call him up and say, I'm pregnant, it might be yours? I was in a weird situation.
Yeah.
Well, now it's even worse. I've already had the baby, and it might be yours.
But what do you, I mean, are you going to tell him that you have a kid at all on your second date?
No, I'll probably just save that, if I can help it, until after I find out if he's the father.
Okay. All right, so the goal here is get you a second date so that you can steal his DNA.
That sounds so bad, but it's really good.
Yeah.
You say it like that.
Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
All right, hang on. There's a lot riding on today's second date. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you're just joining us, Nova is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Craig. They actually went out about 2 years ago. And hey, Nova, did you guys hook up that night?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering because Nova had a baby not that long ago and she thinks that Craig might be the father. So yeah, okay. My detective skills tell me that you guys hooked up that night.
Yeah, normally one step leads to this last step.
And Nova wants to ask him out on another date, not necessarily because she really, really wants to see him again, but she wants to see if she can go out on a date with him and get back to his place so that she can take a toothbrush or something and get it DNA tested because she thinks he might be the father of her new baby. There's a couple other options, but Craig is 40% probably the father. My question to you, though, is you don't want us to say anything about you trying to steal his DNA to get a paternity test, right?
Oh, obviously.
No, I don't want to freak him out for no reason. Like, imagine somebody telling you that. Like, I'll never get on a date with him.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he is the father before I lay that on him. So I just want you guys to set up just a nice second date.
Okay.
You have good intentions, I know, but the only question that I have is, have you actually already contacted him and he's just not getting back to you? Or is this the first time we'd be reaching out to him in over almost 2 years?
No, I haven't reached out to him because I don't know how to explain why I haven't been in touch in so long.
Okay.
So you haven't even tried to go out with him again. Okay.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, and then, I don't know, I guess I'll just say, hey, life got in the way, you know, she's busy, because you're the one that stopped talking to him. He didn't even stop talking to you.
And life did get in the way, I mean, that kept her busy for a while.
That's fine. Anything you need to say to get me a date.
Okay. I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Mà hồi giờ mẹ là mẹ là như vậy chứ không phải là hồi giờ là bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi, hiểu không? Hồi giờ bà là vậy đó, bà cũng biết.
Hi, may I speak to Craig, please?
Chơi lắm.
This is he.
Craig, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke And Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who'd you say this was?
This is Jubal from Brooke And Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show? Did I win something?
No, not yet. You might have. I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened. And we got an email about you the other day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You been out on any dates recently?
No, not in a long time.
Okay, you go on a date about 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago.
Maybe.
I need dates and times of all of the dates you've been on in the last 3 years, just to make sure we're safe.
Are you guys messing with me right now? Because
no, I'm not.
Well, that part is kidding about,
We got an email from a girl named Nova. You remember Nova?
Yeah.
You went out with her probably about 2 years ago. Do you have a good memory of who she is?
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't at all.
You remember her?
I remember Nova, yeah, but I mean, we went out on one date and then she kind of ghosted me.
Yeah, she told us that, and she feels bad about that. She's actually thought about you a lot since then, and so she emailed us to see if we could get a hold of you and ask if you'd go out with her again.
So, let me get this straight. She emailed you, and now you guys are calling me on her behalf 2 years after we went on our date.
Yeah.
To ask me out on a date.
Yes. A lot can happen in 2 years. You're not, I mean, you said you haven't been on a date in a while, so you're not like, you don't have a girlfriend or anything now, do you?
Actually, no, not right now.
So that's good timing.
I'm just kind of curious as to, like, why she's calling me now. Because, like, I tried calling her.
Were you mad after she ghosted you?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy about it. I thought we had a good time.
What she told us is that she just wasn't ready for a relationship, and I mean, I think that maybe it scared her almost a little bit, like that there was potential between you guys.
Okay, so it seems a little weird to call somebody up after 2 years. Like,
yeah,
she thought about me after all that time. It just doesn't.
It proves that she's been thinking about you a lot. You know what, Craig? Why don't I just let her tell it? Because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yep. Hey, Craig, it's a blast from the past. Nova is on the other line. Nova, are you still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Craig.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I've been good. I heard you're single now. That's cool.
Can I ask, like, why you blew me off in the first place?
I know that back then I didn't do the right thing. I really liked you, and I could feel that you really liked me too. And I just felt like I wasn't in a place in my life to give what the relationship could have deserved.
Right.
I know that I should have at least said something to you, but I just didn't know what to say. And, it was the wrong thing. And I'm sorry. And I was hoping that you would go out with me again.
So you didn't feel like it back then, but now you do feel like it.
Right.
You know how it is, Craig, like, you might stop talking to somebody and then you just get this feeling in your belly, like, oh man, I gotta talk to him. Like you just think about him, you get butterflies, you get funny feelings in your stomach, and then you think about him for a long time, and then you might reach out to him later. I think that's just what's going on here. She's been thinking about you for a while.
Doesn't want you to get away.
I think that we went on one date, and the fact that you're still on my mind could mean something.
Well, I mean, if it was like a week later, or like even a month later, but like 2 years, and you don't even reach out, like, I called you, I texted you, and you just, like, you could have at least been decent and you could have just told me that you were in a different place or something. You could have just told me that at the time.
Right.
I know, I did not do the right thing. And I know it's only been 2 years, but I have matured a lot and been through a lot. And I mean, I think about all of the guys that I've dated, and there have been a lot. And you were the nicest, the sweetest guy that I came across, and I just felt like I had to take this chance and reach out.
So you dated a lot of people. Does that mean like you hooked up with a lot of people?
Wait, is that a bad thing, Craig? I mean, you guys weren't dating.
I don't know, like somebody goes out, they start dating a bunch of people, and then they just want to go through the cycle again. Like I don't want to just be somebody that just gets used and disregarded.
You don't want to be like a booty call every 2 years?
2-year booty call?
Yeah.
If it helps, it's been over a year since I've dated.
And Craig, I mean, you got to give her credit. She admits that she handled the situation wrong. She didn't try to like play you and bring you down a path and then dump you. Like, you got to have some respect for her there. I mean, I know it sucks to be ghosted, but she's owning up to it.
Yeah, like, is there a problem? Are you seeing somebody else, or?
I mean, honestly, no, I'm not seeing anybody. I was dating somebody for a little bit, but we broke up a couple of months ago, so, like, I'd be interested in catching up and seeing what's been going on, over this last year with you.
Oh, you would?
Good.
That's good.
Okay, well, Craig, I'll officially ask then, would you go on a second date with Nova? We will pay for it. Just the date.
Yeah,
Just the date.
Oh, yay.
I mean, we did have a connection that night, I felt, so I would be interested in seeing you again and see if it's still there.
Who knows? Maybe this one could end up like your last one back at your place.
Yeah. Wait, hang on a second. I never told you guys that she ended up coming back to my place. Did she tell you that?
Yeah, she told us that. She said that, like you guys hooked up the time you went out. And it was so good, it stuck with her all this time.
Yeah, I mean, did your number change or something? Like, you want to text me or call me and we, like, figure it all out?
Yeah, I have your number. I gave it to the radio station.
Oh, right, duh.
All right, sweet. Well,
oh my God,
then,
you did it!
Congratulations, Nova. You got your second date. Craig, I think it'll be cool for you guys to reconnect,
Good luck.
Oh my gosh, and you guys have to give us an update of how it goes.
Please, God, yes.
We will.
Okay.
All right, Craig. Well, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you talking to us, and good luck on your date.
Yeah, have fun.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
See you. Okay, Nova.
Oh my God.
Shut
You're
up!
in there. You
It's
got your date. Now, you have to promise us that you'll give us an update if you get his DNA and get a paternity test done, okay?
I will.
All right. Seriously, you have. If I see you on Maury Povich before this show, I'm gonna be so mad.
I would never.
Mà hồi giờ là mẹ là như vậy, chứ không phải là hồi giờ là bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi, hiểu không? Bà cũng hồi giờ bà là vậy đó, bà cũng ít đi tới nhà người ta chơi lắm.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know that you had a successful date when at the end of the date, you drop her off and you text her and say, hey, we should totally go out again sometime. I had so much fun. And then she texts you back and says, hey, please never text me again. That's how you know that you have had yourself a successful first date.
Oh, man.
And that's apparently what happened to Dave, who is on the phone with us right now. He wants to do a second date update to a girl named Hannah. What happened, Dave?
I don't know, man. I'm really confused by what was going on.
You said your email said that at the end of your date you texted her and said I'd love to see you again, and she texted you back and said don't ever text me again. You don't know what went wrong on your date?
No, I really don't. I was a little nervous. That could be it, but I really don't know what happened.
How could you possibly think that doing a second date is a good idea then if she said never talk to me again?
Just to show her, I was just nerves and I'm really a cooler person than she may think I am. I take another shot and I might get it.
Okay, so you just want to basically call up and beg her for a second date when you know she's not interested.
When you put it like that.
It doesn't sound desperate at all.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your date?
Well, I just got out of a long relationship, and a friend of a friend told me that this girl, Hannah, she just got out of a long relationship too, and I checked her out on Facebook, and she seemed pretty cool, and the date got set up, and we went out. I might have been a little shaky, a little jittery, because, it's my first date after so long.
Yeah.
Did you talk about how you had just gotten out of a long relationship a lot?
I might have referenced it once or twice, but I don't think it was that much.
But you didn't sit across the table from her and go, oh, you remind me so much of my ex. We used to have so much fun together.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
We laugh and joke, but that has happened on second date updates. That is a real struggle out there.
It is hard, after being with someone for so long and trying to start over, but I made an active effort to just be focused on her.
How was the conversation on the date?
It was pretty good. It was light.
I might have been talking a little bit of a higher register. When I get nervous, my voice kind of changes and raises. So, and I talk a little jittery. I'm a little nervous right now calling into you guys. So, it's a little hard. I'm not a good public speaker, and it takes me a while.
What do you think? You're giving a speech to this woman?
Well, when you get to know new people, you know how hard it is to make that connection, and it takes a little bit of work and trying to figure out how to say things the right way.
But you must have done something, though, to make her angry to give you a response like that right after the date. Don't you think?
All I know is at one point I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, things were totally different.
What do you mean it was different?
Like, before I went to the bathroom, we were talking, laughing, she was making jokes, and we were having a good time. But when I came back from the bathroom, she was just cold and distant.
Like a completely different person?
Yeah, it was like a personality change. It was like she was replaced with a robot.
Maybe she's possessed by a demon.
Oh, yeah, that should be your automatic jump to conclusion there.
She sounds like a crazy person to me.
Did you spend like an uncomfortable amount of time in the bathroom?
I don't think so. I don't like what you're implying.
You're there for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe things got weird. I don't know.
And I was nervous beforehand, but when I came back and she was totally silent, I got more nervous. I got shaky. I was trying to really force the conversation, and my voice got really high. And it felt so uncomfortable.
How long after you came back from the bathroom did the date continue?
5 minutes, maybe.
Oh.
That's it?
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Like, it was awkward for like a minute, and then she told me she had to go.
Do you know, is she over her ex? Because you said they were together a long time.
I don't know. It didn't come up much in the conversation.
I mean, like, if I was on a date and, like, my ex-boyfriend texted me, it definitely changed my mood.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say never call me again. You wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, you might be like, I'm kind of busy, we can't go out again. Not like, hey, you're an a-hole, don't ever contact me.
I want to know why. It's just the finality of it. That's all I want. I just want to know why.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and find out why she hates you. Okay.
I hope so.
We'll get your second date update right after this.
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dave is on the phone with us right now. We're about to call a girl named Hannah who he went out on a date with. We know that Hannah doesn't like Dave very much at all. But what we don't know is why she doesn't like him. Apparently the date was going fine. And then at some point he got up to go to the bathroom, came back, and she was very cold. The date ended shortly after that. He even texted her after the date, was like, we should totally hang out again. And she texted him back saying, don't ever text me again. You know,
That's so mean to laugh.
Dave, I think I figured out why she might be mad at you.
Really?
Yeah, I think the mistake you made was you didn't invite her to the bathroom with you. That's a little trick that not a lot of guys know. Chicks dig it when you look at them across the table and go, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, you wanna come with me and do stuff?
What are we going to do, hold it for you while you go?
Sure, whatever you want to do. I said do stuff. It could be anything. So maybe she's upset because you didn't invite her to the bathroom with you.
I don't think so, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna dial her phone number right now. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, fancy.
She got a nice ringtone.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Hannah, please?
This is Hannah.
Hey, Hannah, how you doing? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. The radio show?
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email from someone who listens to our show asking if we could get you on the phone.
Okay.
His name is Dave, and you two recently went out on a date.
I don't quite understand.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update, and that's why Dave emailed us. And Dave told us a little bit about your date and how at the end of it he texted you saying you should hang out again, and you told him you never wanted to talk to him again, essentially.
That's correct, yes.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to us? Because Dave really wants to know what he did wrong. Can you tell us what happened?
I kind of thought he would have figured it out by now.
Oh, really? So he should know how he screwed up?
He really should.
Okay, he told us, we talked to him about your date, and he said that everything seemed fine and that you two were hitting it off. And then he says he went to the bathroom and came back, and you seemed very cold and distant, and then the date ended shortly after that.
Yes, it did. He kept saying how nervous and shy he was, but I got a feeling after he went to the bathroom that he's not always that way.
What do you mean?
Was he making like weird noises in there or something? I mean,
that would have been even better, but everything was going fine. He'd excuse himself, and as I was sitting there, I got a Snapchat message from him.
Okay.
He was Snapchatting you from the bathroom.
Right? That was a little odd in the first place.
Okay.
But I don't think that he meant to Snapchat me.
What do you mean by that?
I think he meant to send it to a friend or a group of friends, and I accidentally got included.
What did he say?
Well, understand I'm sitting at a table in a restaurant, and I open this video, and as it starts playing, there he is with urinals behind him, and he says, "Hey guys, in the middle of this date, and this guy's about to bang his first year."
No, he did not.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm serious, and it didn't stop. He kept going.
That is cool. I mean, when we talked to him, he sounded like the most conservative, nervous dude on the planet.
Yeah, and maybe one of his faces, but he's definitely got two sides to him.
What else did he say in his Snapchats?
The next one was something like, "Is she coming down there? I'll report back later because this guy's getting some."
Oh my God.
Wow. No wonder you were annoyed when he came back.
Yeah.
You should have just snapped him back, been like, "Hey, don't come back to the table. I'm leaving."
Honestly, I could not believe when I was watching the video and trying to remember that this was the sweet guy that was sitting across from the table telling me how nervous he was. Then I see this video, and I wanted to get up and run.
I can't believe you didn't unleash on him when he came back to the table.
I was so shocked. I didn't even know what to do. I looked up, and he was walking out.
Just stabbed him with your butter knife when he came back.
Exactly where I would have gone with it. I've never used Snapchat before. Is it that obvious to like make that big of a mistake and not realize you're sending it to someone?
Actually, it is because there's a lot of recent, so you can accidentally click on the last person that you.
I wonder if that's what he did.
Yeah, so who knows how many people he sent that to.
So you think it was just like him bragging to his friends about something that he thought was going to happen?
I have no idea what would possess anybody to send something like that.
I don't think he has any idea that he sent that Snapchat to you.
There's no way.
Maybe he needs to learn how to use Snapchat better.
Maybe. I'd love to find out if he knows that he sent that Snapchat to you.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't ever really want to talk to him again.
Oh, that's too bad because, Hannah, he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Seriously?
If he hasn't hung up yet. Dave, are you there?
Oh my.
Dave, you're an idiot.
Seriously, you're out on a nice date and you decide to go to the bathroom and call your date a and send out stuff like that to your friends? Honestly.
I wasn't being serious. I'm so sorry.
But you weren't being serious. Well, what did your friends think? What happened? Oh, yeah, I'm going to go out with this guy again, and I'm going to meet your friends who got this video? I don't think so. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that.
I'm sure you didn't, but you did. You did do it.
Yeah, it's a tough place to come back from when you call your date a and then talk about it if you're going to discover if her nether regions are or not, you know?
There's something he will never find out.
It was just me messaging my friends. It was just boys being boys. I really didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, boys being boys, but you obviously sent it to more than just your boys because I got it.
Yeah, what were you sending it to your whole contact list, Dave?
No, I didn't mean to. I meant to just send it to a few friends.
Do you always call your dates a when you're talking to your buddies? I mean, I think that's the real problem here.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I was only joking. I haven't been out on a date in 6 years.
I wonder why.
I really didn't. I don't think you're a. It doesn't matter if you're or not. If you are, that's great. Oh my God.
I really don't care what you meant or didn't mean. The fact that you set this out, there's nothing you could do to change that. you know.
Hannah, I promise if you gave me one chance, I can prove that I'm not that guy. I really am not that guy.
You are that guy.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
No, I think, Dave, you are that guy because you did it. But I would still love to ask Hannah if she will go out with Dave on a second date. Hannah, we will pay for it.
It's not going to happen, Dave. Not now, not ever. This isn't sexy. I'm over it.
Oh, please, just one more chance.
Stop. Just stop.
Seriously.
All right, well, Hannah, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you staying on with us and telling us what happened.
You're welcome.
Also, I would like to answer his question, though, Hannah.
And which question is that?
The shivin' thing.
Disgusting.
Oh my God. You and Dave should get along just fine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Just got a text message in at 78592. It says, my friend accidentally Snapchatted his junk to his whole contact list.
Shut up.
When he meant to send it to his girlfriend.
Oh my God, that's so amazing. How much would you pay to accidentally get one of those sent to you?
It'd be amazing if all of a sudden I opened up a friend's Snapchat and it was that. They would never hear the end of it. Why did they text that in? Well, because in case you missed the second date update, Dave wanted us to call this girl named Hannah because she wasn't calling him back after their date. Actually, she was pretty blunt that she never wanted to see him again. Dave went to the bathroom during their date, sent a Snapchat to his friends saying like, oh, I'm totally gonna nail her right after, things like that. And he accidentally sent it to Hannah, who was sitting at the table, got the text or the Snapchat that he had sent from the bathroom and decided that she didn't want to go out with him again.
Yeah, because he was like an undercover douchebag. Like he was playing nice guy the whole time, and then in reality, you're that guy.
No. I think he is a nice guy, and he was excited, just trying to show off to his friends, and it made him look like a bad guy.
Yeah, it says one guy who always refers to his dates as sleuths.
Yeah, but they know they're sleuths, Brooke.
The only thing that we did learn is make sure you check your Snapchats or text messages a couple of times before you send it.
Yeah.
Only send that type of stuff to the people you want to send it to, and not the person that you're out on a date with, because it won't end well for you. All right, remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Chạy đâu cho to.
Để chơi.
Chơi gì?
Nhà ông Mười và cô Mười.
À đúng rồi. Hồi về là còn ba mà hồi đấy còn ba.
I'm a little confused by the email that we got in for today's second date. This guy named Rich is on the phone with us right now, and he emailed us saying that he wants to do a second date on his girlfriend.
What? That's not how it works.
Rich, you know that a second date is just like if you went on a date with somebody and they're not calling you back, not an actual relationship, right?
Yeah.
No, I know, but my girlfriend hasn't talked to me since our last date.
Okay.
So I thought it maybe qualified.
Okay, sure.
One date doesn't make her your girlfriend, too. We also understand that, right, Rich?
This is your real girlfriend?
Yeah, she was my real girlfriend. We've been on more than one date.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're not that clingy type, Rich.
Why not try something new and do a second date with someone's actual girlfriend?
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about your girlfriend.
Her name's Emily.
Okay.
We originally matched online. That's how we met each other.
Okay.
And we were like talking on our phones for like 3 weeks. And then the first time we went out, it was just like a coffee date. It was like very quick, but we really hit it off. And a couple days later, we went out again for a dinner date, and it was great. Like one of the best dates I've ever had.
Wait, so how long have you guys been dating now?
Well, how long have we been dating?
Yeah, but how long have you been boyfriend, girlfriend, I guess I should say?
So on our last date, we had the talk, and we were like, yeah, we're going to be boyfriend, girlfriend.
And then is that your third date you had that talk?
No, that was our second date where we had the talk.
Wait, what? You went to coffee and then you went to dinner and then suddenly you were in a relationship?
Yeah, right. But, we had been talking for like weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Seems quick.
Well, why do you think your girlfriend isn't calling you back now? Did you do something terrible on your date?
No, I don't think so. For a second date, it was kind of a big deal for me, and I wanted it to go well. So I saw on her dating profile that she loved Ryan Gosling. So for the dinner date, I came to dinner with like a gift basket full of Ryan Gosling movies.
That's not a bad idea.
That's
You know, if she
cute.
likes Ryan Gosling, she's gonna be thinking about him the whole time while she's with you. But
Hey, that's fine.
Still
That'll
might.
make her fall harder, probably.
exactly.
Yeah, she loved it. She thought it was really funny. She thought it was sweet. And then after dinner, I asked her, you know, I have a DVD player at my place. You want to go back and watch one of these Ryan Gosling movies? And yeah, we went back. We watched Crazy Stupid Love. You know, we started making out a little bit, and then we made out for a while, and then we had a talk.
As like you stopped in the middle of your makeout session, and did she bring it up or did you bring it up?
I brought it up.
What did you say?
I was like, you know, what are we? Are we like just making out? Are we like dating? Or
Okay, and what was her response?
I mean, you know, it took a while, and we like went back and forth, but we decided to make it official.
What was the vibe when you decided that?
Passionate, I think. You know, I think like.
I know he just blushed. Did you hear that?
Wow.
I mean, I was obviously like nervous because it's a big conversation and like a big deal, but in the end, we decided to make it official.
Okay, good.
So is that the last time you talked to her?
Yeah, that's why I'm so perplexed, because like it went really well, and I've been texting her and like calling her, and I haven't heard back from her in like 8 days.
Whoa. Maybe she doesn't know how relationships work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it official.
Yeah.
Talk to you in a couple years.
Yeah, I don't know if we're like broken up or, you know, if she's like out of town maybe or something.
So she didn't break up with you. She just stopped talking to you.
Yeah, I haven't heard back from her. The last time we talked was on our date.
And prior to your second date, were you guys texting daily?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so it's definitely a notable difference.
Yeah, and I mean, if I know Emily, she wouldn't do this. She's not this kind of girl.
Okay, after 2 dates, all right.
All right. Any idea what could have happened? I mean, I wonder if she's safe. Do you know that she's alive still?
Yeah, no, I know from Facebook. Like, she's still around. She hasn't gotten back to me.
And you're sure you didn't freak her out and she was just agreeing with you to like not make it awkward?
I don't know, but I mean, she said she wanted to be my girlfriend.
Yeah,
all right.
So weird.
You know?
Yeah, it's your girlfriend. You know her better than we do.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call your girlfriend and find out why she's dodging you.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome. We'll do it right after this. This is definitely a first for the second date, you know, and here at Brooke and Jubal in the morning, we're always trying to break the mold.
Ooh.
So much so that now our segments aren't even about what they're supposed to be about at all. Because it's a second date, but we're about to call Emily because Emily is Rich's girlfriend. They've been dating for a few weeks. I guess they've gone out twice, but they have had the talk like if they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and she said yes, and now she's not calling him back. Ever since the last time they hung out, she hasn't talked to him. So we're going to call her and see if we can figure out why. Rich, are you ready to call your lady?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I mean, you're pretty rational about all this, but if it is true that since she hasn't talked to you in 8 days, she's like trying to break up with you, how are you going to feel?
I mean, I feel like we can work through it, you know? I feel like we have a real connection.
Okay, so this is more couples counseling than second date, or maybe a mix of both here.
If that's what it has to be.
All right. And, you know, I think I'm the only person in this room that actually has done couples counseling. I tell you this right now, Rich.
That's true.
Just be wrong. You're wrong every time. Okay. Just say sorry and you'll be good. Okay.
Sounds like couples counseling is really effective.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why your girlfriend has stopped talking to you. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emily?
Yes.
Hey, Emily, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. How can I help you?
Is there a small dog in the
Yeah, you got a dog or something back there?
No, I don't have a dog.
Oh, weird. It sounded like there was like some whining or somebody whistling for a dog or something. Anyway, that's not the reason we called you yet. I'm calling you today because somebody sent us an email about you.
Why would somebody send you an email about me?
Because we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we got an email about you. What's that?
Who does that?
I don't know. Quite a few people.
Yeah,
but,
a lot.
Done a lot.
Yeah, we have done a lot of these.
Oh my God.
And I guess this is a little different though, because the guy that emailed us about you is your boyfriend, and he's wondering why you're not talking to him.
What? I'm sorry. I don't have a boyfriend.
Is that because you just broke up with somebody by stopping talking to them?
No, I'm not really sure what you guys are talking about. Like, I don't recall having a boyfriend.
Okay, and now are you the type of person that remembers that type of thing?
I think I would.
Okay.
Like, I think that would be important in my life. Like, oh, by the way, I have a boyfriend, but no, I don't have one.
Well, maybe we're talking to the wrong person.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I dialed the phone number wrong. Do you know a guy? Well, name's right. Do you know a guy named Rich?
He's the guy that you guys are talking about?
Yeah. He says he's your boyfriend?
Are you guys serious?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? I thought he was your boyfriend.
Now we're confused.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, he's totally not my boyfriend.
Okay, he totally thinks he's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
He might think a lot of things. That is not one of them at all.
So
how can you go out on a couple of dates and call somebody like boyfriend and girlfriend? That's like ridiculous.
I mean, I thought it was fast, but you know what? Some people do things differently than I do.
No, that's a little psychotic. That's a little out there.
Did you just call him psychotic?
Psychotic is kind of like some of the stuff he has been doing the past 2 days. Like, he's blowing up my phone, texting me. He sent me a Facebook request that we were in a relationship, and that was totally a joke. And then I go in my Instagram, and he's putting pictures of us. By the way, there's like 2 of them. But on the captions, he's putting me as his girlfriend.
And
like after 2 dates.
You don't sound like you're about that.
No. He's a really nice guy. Like, don't get me wrong. He's a really, really nice guy. But there is no reason for me to, like, be boyfriend and girlfriend with anyone after I just, like, made out with them one time.
he's also actually on the phone right now and wants to talk to you, so there is that, too.
Are you serious?
Yep. Rich, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Emily, sweetheart, I don't get why you're saying all of this.
Okay. Rich, listen to me. You're really nice and you're really sweet, and I totally had a blast. But, honey, you can't blow up someone's phone after 2 days. Like, you just can't do that. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can if you're in a relationship where I was worried about you.
Wait, hold up. Hold. What? Like, who's in a relationship with who here? I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm sorry.
We had to talk. We made it official.
What are you talking about? What talk?
Remember when we were done making out after the last time we went out? It was going great, and I asked you, is it okay if I call you my girlfriend now? And you said yes.
Oh my God. That's what you think the talk was? Like, are you serious right now?
Well, I mean, now I just feel like you're trying to make me feel stupid in front of everyone. So.
I would actually back Rich on that. That sounds like the talk to me. Like, can I call you my girlfriend? And you said yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I said sure, and I laughed. Like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. But not like, yes, you are my boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you sound stupid, but that's a little bit too much for me.
No, that's not how I remember it. It was like a special moment. We were connecting, you know? And now I just feel like I'm trying to communicate and I'm trying to make this relationship work, and you know, you're just putting up walls.
Okay, listen. There is no like walls. Walls don't exist, Rich. They're not there because there's nothing there. Do you understand?
Yeah, I mean, I get that we're like having an argument right now.
I think this is different than an argument.
Okay, Rich. It's weird after 2 dates
that you text me that your parents want to meet me. Like, I'm sorry.
Love is crazy, you know?
Rich,
Love
do
is
not drop
crazy.
the L-bomb right now, dude.
I want to do dates with you. Like, I don't want to meet anyone's parents after 2 days. It's extra.
I mean, my parents knew each other for a month when they got engaged, and like Emily and I have known each other for more than a month now since we like matched.
There's no reason for
I
you to
mean-
meet your parents.
I mean, I'm glad we're communicating about it now, at least. I feel like if you don't want to meet my parents, then you should tell me that, you know?
No, Rich!
No,
Rich, no!
I think she's saying that she's not your girlfriend.
I think she's saying that she doesn't want anything to do with you at all.
Emily, is that really what you're saying, sweetheart?
Oh my God.
I kind of have been saying that this whole time. Like, me not texting you for a week should, like, give you that response.
Rich, you cannot be this naive.
But that's why I had the talk, you know, and we made it official. We did know.
I was laughing hysterically, Rich. Like, I was literally bending down, like, my stomach hurt. And I was like, say, okay, sure, whatever. Like, I thought you were seriously joking. Like, nobody ever has a boyfriend or girlfriend, our relationship, like you say, after 2 days. We just made out once. Like,
I mean,
I honestly thought you were kidding.
You know, Emily, we can agree to disagree, but I know what happened.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't want to mislead you, but this is way too much for me. This is way too freaky, and that I don't need that right now, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, I totally get what you're saying. We're going too fast, and, like, I get that, you know? It's not time, and when the time is right, you'll meet them.
Oh my gracious, God. Like, oh my gosh. Like, we are not in a relationship. I'm not your girlfriend. Please stop texting me and calling me. I'm sorry.
You know what? I hear you, Emily. I hear you. And that's why I want to ask you if you'll go out on a second date with Rich. Both of us are hearing you loud and clear. We will pay for a second date.
No, absolutely not.
Did she have to scream it? No, she doesn't want anything to do with him at all.
Wow. Emily, I can't believe you're saying this after all we've been through.
Dios mío, I just said we went out on 2 dates. What all we've been through. Like, you're a nice guy, but please just let it go, move on with your life, and just, you know, stop blowing up my phone. That would be nice. Don't blow up my phone. Listen, when you're gonna text me, write it out and then delete it.
Yeah, so at least you can feel like you're saying it, Rich. Rich, obviously you're not getting a second date, and I hope now you understand that Emily is not your girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, look, Emily, I know this has gotten weird, but I get that you're angry, and I won't reach out to you. 'Cause I get that you don't want me to, but I'll be by the phone if you want to get back together.
Get back together.
Nhưng mà hồi kia là còn có bà nội là hay lui tới giờ nội mắc là ai tới đó.
We talk about weird dating trends a lot on our show. And I think it's cool when we hear from listeners who actually try them.
Yeah.
Like, remember a little while back we had a couple on this segment that did the Target date night challenge?
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to do that with my husband, and I never got around to it.
Yeah. That's where you buy random stuff from Target, and then you have to try and figure out how to make a date out of those items.
It's really creative and fun.
Yeah, except for the diapers part in that situation was an
Still
issue.
creative,
Yeah.
still creative.
Or what about the 100 dudes in 100 hours challenge?
Oh, what was that?
I don't...
I'm ashamed to admit, I only made it to 79.
Oh, wow.
Before my body gave out, so I'm really disappointed in myself on that one. But one of our listeners says he tried a date night challenge off the internet recently, and apparently it went well, but he would like some help from us today. His name's Rick. Rick, how many dudes did you get through?
No.
Did you beat me?
No dudes, man. No dudes.
Oh, it was a different challenge then.
He's just laughing. I like it.
All right.
What made you...
I'm already going through it, and you guys are killing me.
I know.
Well, before we get to the internet challenge, tell us about the woman that you want us to call. What's her name? How'd you meet her?
Her name is Bella. I met her online, and this girl was beautiful. at least her pictures were nice.
I love that. That's great. Bella does mean beautiful too.
Yeah, it does. I mean, here's the thing. When you saw her, what made you want to do an internet challenge thing?
Well, the funny thing was, we were trying to figure out a first date, and through the process, I was like, wow, this is going to be awesome, because we both thought all of the ideas we had for first dates were like crazy cliche and stupid. Yeah.
Okay.
So she found this thing, and she sent me a link for it. It was like some photo shoot, blind date thing.
Oh, so it's actually her idea.
Yeah, it was totally her idea. Like, people who don't know each other, they can have a photo shoot of their first date done, and then that way, like, after the date, you can look back at it, you can see if the chemistry was there or not. And then if it was a really cool date and like the relationship leads to something, you have this really amazing keepsake of your first date.
Okay.
There's a photographer there? There's a lot of hope in that idea. Yeah.
So doing the photo shoot is the actual date.
Right, exactly.
Oh my God. I don't know, man. I get so uncomfortable in photo shoots. Like,
yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
I know you love being in front of the camera, but not everybody does.
It sounds very unique. I will say that. So how did it go?
I thought it was going to be awkward. She found a photographer. I went ahead and booked it, and we did this shoot in the city. And I was crazy nervous, but like when I saw her, she came out in this stunning dress. Her hair looked amazing. Like, I mean, she was beautiful. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough.
I gotta say, genius on her part, because it is such a good reason to make sure that you look like perfect for your date. You can wear whatever you want, whatever looks best on you, and be like, well, it's a photo shoot.
Yeah, you can be in a ball gown or whatever.
What did you wear?
I wore a nice suit with a light purple shirt with a black tie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we were fancy. This wasn't
both
casual.
dressing up. All right, so how was the actual chemistry between you and Bella?
I found it to be amazing. Like, as the date went on, we both really kind of relaxed. And, I mean, there was a moment where, like, we forgot the photographer was there and we kissed for the first time.
Oh. You got your first kiss on camera?
I did.
Oh, that's cool. See, now you girls think it's cute. Huh?
I never doubted it. I'm just like, it's hard for me to be in front of the camera like that. But have you seen the photos?
Yeah. Well, I have the photos, and that's kind of the problem that I have. She's ghosted me ever since that date, and we were supposed to split the photographer, and I have all the pictures, and I have the bill that I had, like, crazy expensive.
Photographers are not cheap. Professional ones, at least.
I mean, she outright agreed to split that with you?
When I was buying them online, she was like, yeah, I'll pay for it, or half of it, like we were going to split it.
Okay.
Did you guys do anything else? You go grab drinks or anything afterwards?
Well, we went and we had, there was these street vendors outside.
Oh, street meat. Hot dogs or something.
Yeah, we like feeding each other bacon wrapped dogs and stuff.
I bet that looks good in photos.
Hand feeding each other falafels.
Yeah, where'd you find this photographer? I think this is a Craigslist situation.
So you said that you've been trying to text her and she's not answering at all.
Yeah, she totally ghosted me.
Wait, have you texted her a sample of the photos? Because she hasn't even seen them, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's like she's got to pay for them if she wants to see them.
Oh, smart man. Okay.
Holding a ransom.
This was a lot of money.
Yeah,
you're right.
All right, well, I feel for you, man. Let's play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Bella for you, and we'll try and get you your second date, all right?
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, oh, man. The last time I kissed a stranger on camera, I was dressed as a pizza boy.
Really?
And they paid me. I'm still getting residuals from that.
Do you know why?
I'm not sure why.
Okay.
It was just a fun time.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hyperdose.
Yeah, but one of our listeners, Rick, he kissed his date on camera because they hired a professional photographer and did a photo shoot as their first date. Apparently, it's part of a new internet dating challenge where you hire a professional photographer and you use that as your date activity.
Yeah.
So they took some pictures together around the city, had a great time, but afterwards, not only is she ignoring his text, she also left him with the bill.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is kind of a rich person trend.
Yeah, that's
because
not everyone
like the Target thing was more accessible to everybody when it came to like dating ideas.
Absolutely. Now, Rick, you said you paid a lot of money. You didn't say the exact amount. You said it was expensive. Can you give us a ballpark?
Dude, it was well north of $500.
I was gonna guess 800. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, photo shoots are worth that, though.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, she must have thought you were cute because it was her idea to hire the photographer, even though you paid for it.
But after the photo shoot, Nash's not calling back. I don't know, maybe the kiss wasn't good. Maybe your clothes weren't fancy enough.
Hey, whoa. I have pictures. I have proof.
Okay.
That's what makes it so frustrating, because it's like the financial thing, yeah, that's one thing, but the relationship part of it, that's the part that's really throwing me off.
So if she agrees for a second date, are you going to still hold her to the bill?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be. Dude, I honestly think you should suck it up. If she's like, look, I do.
That's a lot of money, Jose.
Suck it up is exactly what they said when I was the pizza boy.
Okay.
That's so weird. What a flashback.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, let's just make this phone call to Bella and get to the bottom of this. You ready to do this, Rick?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm down the number now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Bella?
Yes, this is she.
Bella, did you perhaps order a large pizza? Extra meat? I'm sorry. Whoa, I'm sorry.
You got paid for that? That was not sexy, Jeffrey. How did you get paid for that?
Hello?
I didn't say it was good. Okay, I'm sorry, Bella.
Hello?
Hi, sorry.
Hi, Bella.
I got sidetracked. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's going on?
We're doing a segment from our show called The Second Date. We're reaching out to you because one of our listeners has given us your number. They're trying to get a hold of you. His name is Rick.
I know who you're referring to.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk about that right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're just looking for a short answer to help Rick figure out what's going on because he's really, really confused. Rick feels like he went all out for your date. He paid a lot of money. He had a good connection with you, and now he feels like he's been hung out to dry because afterwards you've completely ghosted.
Yeah. Look, I really do feel bad about that. Things just happened, but...
Can you give him an answer? I mean, do you have a why? Like, could you imagine being in his place? Like, you'd be totally confused. This guy kisses you, he is apparently attracted to you, and then nothing. Like, just silence. Like, nobody wants to be ghosted. It sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, the time we had together was great, and it was a lot of fun. I did feel a connection with him, but things have changed.
What do you mean?
I mean, are you in a relationship? Is that what you're saying? Because, I'm sorry, if I went and did a full photo shoot and I looked so good, like he said you did, I would definitely want to see the pictures. And you haven't even seen the pictures yet.
I'm gonna sound like a terrible person if I say this.
Well, it's okay. We're all terrible people.
Yeah.
So we won't judge you.
You're in good company.
Oh, gosh. Well, I actually knew the photographer.
He said you were the one that recommended the photographer, so that makes sense. Is it like a friend?
So he was my ex.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why would you do that?
No, I was missing him a lot, and
oh, I see where this is going.
And when I met Rick, you know, we had the idea of doing something different for our first date, and when the idea came up to do the photo shoot, my brain was just like, what better way to kind of get back at my ex? And so, you know, I sent Rick the link for his photography page to book him and to try to like make him jealous. And
wait, so your ex even agreed to it because you had Rick do the booking?
Yes.
Oh my God! So you showed up and your ex had no idea it was going to be you until you were there.
Right.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Wow. Hey, we're not judging. We're terrible people too.
Okay.
I mean, I know. I told you it sounded terrible. I know.
So what did your ex-boyfriend say when he saw you show up for the photo shoot?
I mean, he was jealous. He was definitely holding it together, but I could tell, like, he just was pissed.
Wait, I mean, how did it never come out during the date? I mean, you even kissed Rick.
I know. So there was one time when like Rick actually went to the bathroom, and my ex was just like, "How could you do this to me? Like, why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
And I played dumb, and I told him that I didn't know that Rick had booked him, and that it just happened to be a coincidence because I couldn't tell him. Obviously, I would sound like I'm crazy.
Oh, you didn't even tell him?
There's a reason.
So you were lying to two men at once.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know, it happened all so fast. I don't know.
It happened so fast. I mean, this thing that you planned out for months.
The entire photo shoot.
So wait, are you with your ex now, or what happened there?
So after the date, he texted me and we talked, and I mean, long chat short, I mean, we're back together.
Oh, that is not going to work out, Bella.
All those photos going to waste.
Oh. You have seen the photos. You can just look at his computer.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have seen the photos. I do really look good in them, and I do love them.
I think
You can't post them now.
you can maybe crop them. You've got to pay the full price. You don't get half now. You got to pick up the whole bill. That is messed up, Bella.
Seriously, it's really low. And the fact that you wouldn't even say anything to Rick, like not even say, hey, by the way, I just can't see you anymore.
I do feel bad, but I don't know. I didn't want to kind of admit to that.
Well, I mean, if you could say one thing to Rick right now, what would you say? And think about it for 1 second, because I need to let you know you actually get to say that. Rick is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yep. Rick, you there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he sounds pissed.
His voice got lower.
So what did you want to say?
What'd you want to say, Bella? What's your one thing you're going to say to Rick?
Rick, look, I'm so sorry that you had to hear it, I guess, like this. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I didn't know how it was going to,
What do you mean you didn't know this was going to happen? You planned for this to happen. You set me the link.
Oh.
You are sick in the head. And not only do you not have to worry about paying half the bill, but you can tell your little punk boyfriend that he can eat the off.
Oh.
I don't ever want to hear from you. You can go drop dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe a little too far.
I'm sensing that there's still some sort of connection between them.
Wow.
It's emotional.
Bella, you've got to understand he's angry. I mean, you knew.
The right to be.
Definitely passionate.
Yeah, Jeff.
Rick, I totally get you're angry, but like it was a first date, a photo shoot, and like I mean, to wish me to drop dead for something.
No, it's not. It's not a first date. It was a manipulative play.
Yeah.
It was $900. Just so you can make your boyfriend jealous. There was never any shot at it. So you know what? Forget you. Forget him. I'm out.
Oh, dang, bro.
So at this point, I would like to ask Bella, will you go? No. Am I reading this right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bella, would you like to go out on another date with Rick? And here's the great part. None of you have to pay for anything. We'll pay for the date.
Thanks for the offer, guys, but definitely no. Like,
Well, why not?
Why not? Stop it, Jeffrey. Stop it.
Okay. I mean,
Don't do that again.
seriously, what did you learn?
I mean, I'm glad that I didn't call him back, honestly, because if we were to go on a second date, like the way he just blew up like that could have happened later in the relationship.
I don't think that that's what you should have learned, Bella. I think there was a bigger lesson we could have taken from there.
She got a boyfriend, ayo.
Chơi rồi các thứ tụ tập lại Tết Tư là bình thường, mới về lễ lầu mà gặp nhau là chơi giờ thằng ai nấy làm hết.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I can't think of a better place for people to meet and hook up than a real estate convention.
What?
You know, because they're all charged up on selling houses, and getting some drinks, spending a weekend at the Hyatt Regency or wherever, just talking about home sales. And you know who the people that are in that group that are millionaires, because you know what houses they've sold, and you're like, yep, that dude's worth $1 million. Going to try to get him drunk, sleep with him. That's what happens at real estate conventions.
Goals and fantasies,
And
yeah.
Ethan's on the phone right now, and he sent us an email. Apparently, he met the girl that he wants to call today at a real estate convention. What's up, Ethan?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Wait,
Not
hold
much.
on. Do they really go down like Jubal's describing?
You know, it can get kind of crazy. I mean, if everyone's having a good year, I mean, stuff can get out of control. It seems.
You know, there you're celebrating, you're partying, another good year of home sales, and next thing you know it, you wake up with 7 of your coworkers, same bed. I know how it goes.
Guess that's what happens when the interest rates are good.
Yeah.
Well, they are really good, and if you're interested, we should talk.
Oh God! Oh God! Always selling.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, from your email, it sounds like you were having a good time at this real estate convention, and you met someone. What's her name?
Kara.
Kara. All right. And what did you like about Kara?
We just had so much in common. I mean, we're both in and out of home so much, and like we both love Dutch colonials. Like for her, it's just a super big turn on.
It's a turn on.
I mean, like I'm not a big condo guy, and she's a condo girl, so we appreciate our differences too. You know?
Okay, I see that.
It's good that you guys figured that out early on in the relationship.
Townhome kind of person.
Yeah. Wait, did you actually go on a date with her, or did you just do the hookup thing at this convention?
Well, that's where things kind of got messed up. See, I was at this convention because I was up for an award.
Congratulations.
Yep, and actually won the award.
Hey, congrats.
Sweet. What was the award for? Selling the most Dutch colonials in a week? Or I don't even know what kind of awards they have at these things.
Well, this one was for the best ad of the year.
Oh,
Best ad.
like commercial?
Yeah, so it was a picture ad. This was me photoshopped in front of a house, holding a cat, and said perfectly good home. You know, P-U-R-R.
All right. If I saw that on a bus bench, I might think of giving you a call.
This guy's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Exactly, and a lot of people did.
Oh my God. So wait, so was it the big award that had her turned on about you, or how'd you guys actually meet there?
She actually congratulated me on the award after I won it. And we're talking, and she walks up, and I'm like, wow, she is cute. So we start talking, and, you know, like I said, we have a lot in common, so I suggested we go to a business lunch together. And she thought, yeah, that's cool, let's do that.
Okay, that's still not a date, though.
Well, that's probably when I did what I did that I shouldn't have done. I said, we could skip the lunch right now and go up to my hotel room if you want.
Oh God!
You got right to
Jesus!
it.
You didn't even buy the girl a drink or anything. My God!
Well, to be honest, it looked like she already had a few, so I wasn't worried about that.
What did she say?
Well, the vibe definitely changed right away. Even though I said to her, hey, I'm just joking, you know, I mean, even though I kind of wasn't.
Even though if she would have said, yeah, absolutely, you'd have been up in that hotel room before she could even make it there.
Of course, but, you know, so, I don't know, the conversation changed after that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it sounds like you're kind of a sleazeball.
Oh, not at all. In fact, I tried to help her with that, because I told her after we were done talking, there's this other guy that I'm very much in competition with, and I just said, hey, stay away from this guy, because, you know, he sleeps with everybody.
Oh,
nice.
And I will only sleep
Okay.
with you tonight.
So you just
What a gentleman!
offered up that information to her about that dude.
Watch out.
Well, he's dangerous. I mean, that's his whole goal of going to these conventions. And I saw him eyeing her, so I knew as soon as we were done talking, he was going to try to pounce on her.
Wait, oh, hold on. Maybe it was just your assumption that she wanted to sleep with any of you that was the problem.
Well, you know, it's a real estate convention. Everyone's having a good year.
All right, so everyone's horny.
Well, it's like I said. I told her I was joking, but this guy wasn't, and he'd actually do her.
Again, she does have a choice in all of this. What?
All right.
And, you know, I don't know. Maybe, like, bad-mouthing him, she took that the wrong way also.
Who knows?
How is it a mystery that she's not calling you back?
Yeah, because we have so much in common.
No, I mean
Yeah, you're right. I know. It's weird, man. So what we're going to do then is play a song, come back, and then call her and figure it out with your second date update, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Okay.
Hang on one second, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, if you pay attention, you can learn a lot from these second date updates. And today I've learned an important lesson that I will never shake a real estate agent's hand ever again because I don't know where they've been.
Good lesson.
If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Ethan is on the phone, and Ethan was at a real estate convention, and that's where he met the girl he wants to call today. Her name is Kara. She also works in real estate. I guess Ethan actually was winning an award, and then they struck up a conversation, and he hit on her a lot. He even invited her up to his room at some point, and she seemed not interested. He also took the time to bash another one of the dudes that was there, saying, hey, if that guy comes and talks, you don't talk to him, because definitely that guy's trying to do you. Even though that was Ethan's plan all along. But Ethan still wants to call her regardless and see why she's not calling him back.
Here's the thing. You don't know anything about her. You guys didn't even go on a first date. She turned you down for wanting to hook up in your room.
But as I said, that was just a joke.
It wasn't, though, because if she said yes, there would have been no joke.
Oh, of course, but you don't say that it wasn't.
I guess I'm asking, are we just calling her so that you can complete the booty call, or did you think that there was something really there?
Well, yeah. Yes, I'd say yes.
Either way, yes.
Yes. Just whatever.
Booty call or not, yes. You want a chance with Kara.
Oh, man.
The thing is, she's much cuter than most realtors, and really not slutty either.
Yeah, because she turned you down, right?
Honestly, that does help her case.
Okay, so you're the slutty one in this situation. Whatever. Okay.
I have been around a lot. I mean, I've been in real estate a long time. But she's different.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kara?
Yes, this is she.
Kara, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, great. How can I help you?
Well, I got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why we're calling.
I'm sorry, what listing?
No, listener.
Close.
Is this from an ad? Or...
No,
Also a
I
good
think there's
question.
some confusion.
Yeah.
You work in realty.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Well, the reason I'm calling doesn't have anything to do with that. This is Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. We're not interested in the hot property right now.
I'm sorry, I'm very confused. How can I help you?
I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And somebody actually sent us an email about it.
For a date?
Yeah, and you guys didn't really go out on a date in the traditional sense of the word. You met recently at one of your real estate conventions. His name is Ethan.
Oh.
Do you know who we're talking about?
What? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, that's the right reaction. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
So, Ethan went to you guys to have you call me.
Yes, because he said he's tried to reach out to you a couple times and you haven't returned his phone call. So he figured maybe we could figure out why you're not calling him back. Well, just, he told us a little bit about when you guys met, and then he said that he really liked you and wanted to go out on a date with you, but you haven't responded to any of his phone calls or text messages. So is there a particular reason?
I mean, I don't know what he told you of our first interaction, but he's pretty drunk and not exactly a gentleman. So I figured it was best to just try and keep things professional and leave it at that.
Right. It sounded pretty simple. The reason why you wouldn't be calling him is because he was super forward and immediately asked you up to his hotel room and you turned him down.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely part of it. But, I mean, these conferences are fun and they're generally pretty casual. We're all kind of joking around. So I can handle, a little bit of banter and whatnot. But he was extremely forward and I also had never met him before. So it was a little alarming, a little shocking.
Yeah.
And, there were some things that I saw later that night that definitely confirmed my hesitancy about him. So
things that you saw later?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him
few more times that night, just kind of from afar, and I'm definitely not interested. So
I'm gonna guess he was taking body shots off of another realtor from, or maybe he was on the bar having other realtors take body shots off of him. That's what he sounds like. Body shots of bad cologne, actually.
I would not be surprised if that was the case, but that is not what I saw. No.
Was he just like hitting on other women and stuff?
Later that night, it's getting kind of rowdy. It's a conference. Everyone's having a good time. And, I was going to go head up to my room and call it a night because it'd been a long day and whatever. So I'm heading into the elevator, but it's super crowded. There's a lot of people. And I see him with this other guy who he was totally bad-mouthing earlier. And they were kind of all over each other.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know.
They were all over each other? Define what that means.
It definitely seems like they were interested in hooking up, which, I mean, I guess more power to you, but I'm not interested in playing that game. So it was a weird dynamic.
Dude, he left that part out of the story for sure. He told us that he warned you about some other sleazeball real estate agent that was trying to get in people's pants. Didn't realize it was his pants.
Yeah, and I generally think it was the other way around. So.
Yeah. Well, Ethan was just trying to get lucky that night with somebody, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, but he was saying whatever he needed to say to get what he wanted. So he was bad-mouthing this guy to me in order to try to get at me. And then as soon as I was like, this is uncomfortable, and walked away, he was immediately going after the very person that he had just been bad-mouthing.
I mean, it just sounds like he was just celebrating that night. Like, if everybody would have left him alone in the bar, he would have been with a bar stool at some point taking it to his room.
Well, she didn't stay for the whole night, so who knows what happened at the end.
Kara, I do want to let you know that Ethan is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think he's still there. Ethan, are you there?
I'm not sure what you're alluding to with me is completely accurate. You don't seem to have the correct picture of what happened.
Really?
Are you kidding me? You guys were all over each other in the elevator and then definitely went to the same room. So I don't know that I can I don't know that I'm alluding to anything that wasn't pretty blatantly out there.
No, I don't know what you mean by all over, but I mean, the collar was messed up on your shirt, and I was just trying to fix that for him. So I don't know what else you're alluding to.
Wait, Ethan, are you denying that you hooked up with the other dude?
I really don't understand where this is coming from. Look, I wanted to show him something in my room.
I bet you did.
Right?
I wanted to show him my drone.
That's what you call it.
Is that what you're calling it? Yeah.
This is the sleazeball guy that you can't stand who suddenly is your best friend. You're going to show him your drone?
No, look, I mean, we're competition, but I have a new drone that's taking amazing, perfect pictures of houses from up high, and it's creating
your living room.
And I thought he'd just want to see that.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing like some good pictures in a hotel room.
I take great offense to that. I mean, this guy is one of my greatest competitors, and I was just throwing it in his face. Like, hey, look what I can do. What do you got, buddy?
There's so many things that you're saying right now that are...
there's a lot between the lines here.
Yeah.
So much.
I don't know what everyone's laughing about, but if you want to call him, I'm sure our stories will be the same.
Yeah,
No, I don't want to call him. I didn't want to talk to you. Why would I try to get more involved in a situation I was running away from?
No, I just think we got started on the wrong foot, and that we should, kind of start over.
You are a good salesman, Ethan. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't a matter of sales. Like I said, I mean, we have some common interests. Like, we both love Dutch colonials.
Oh, that's right.
And Dutch boys, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, look, we just be a business lunch. I mean, I think that's appropriate. And we both work in the same field. We might be able to help each other out on a sale.
I don't think you have any intention of talking business with her, Ethan.
I don't appreciate why you would say that. I mean, look, there's some friendly banter. Like she said she likes friendly banter and things.
Sure, with people who don't invite me up to their hotel room within the first 30 seconds of knowing them.
Well, as I said, that was just a joke, and maybe it landed wrong, but we should give it another chance.
Whoa, that almost sounded like you were considering it right there, Kara.
Yeah, Kara, would you like to go out with Ethan again on a second date? We will pay for it. And, like you're saying, it's just a business lunch. Nothing else. Just business.
right.
A couple of realtors talking about realty.
Uh-huh.
Why?
That is the best response.
That's a good question,
Yeah.
but would you like to go out with Ethan again?
I am really not interested in getting any more deep into this weird drama that's been established, and I'd rather just wash my hands of it.
All right. Well, sorry, Ethan, you didn't get your second date.
That's all right. You know, there's another convention in a month. Maybe I'll see her there.
Ah, thanks for the heads up. I will cancel my reservation immediately.
There it is.
Ethan, in the meantime, just keep sticking it to the competition, all right?
Will do.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 says, this guy is a creep with like 10 E's. Talking about today's second date update, if you missed it, this dude Ethan told us that he met a girl named Kara at a real estate convention where things usually get pretty crazy. He said when realtors get together, he got kind of drunk and he met her and he told her a joke about inviting her up to his hotel room and then even badmouthed another realtor saying, that guy sleeps with everybody. If you're not going to go up with me, you better not talk to that guy. Well, when we called her, she told us that Ethan actually ended up going back to his room with the guy that he was bad-mouthing. And he said it was just to show him a drone that I have to take pictures.
I don't know.
I knew real estate agents could party, but I had no idea.
Real estate agents get crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
They did not go out again, but I'm sure Ethan will probably see her at another convention and try again.
Wow.
Sounds like that type of dude. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Loop at 92.5.
Với ai ta?
Ai?
Nhà đấy còn ai nữa?
Thằng xỉn. Thằng con Diễm thôi. Nhà nó có hai đứa con chứ mấy? Hai đứa.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I know I've said this a lot, and I'm probably going to say it again. But today's second date update is one of the weirdest first date stories I've ever heard.
How do they keep getting more strange?
Yeah. And this one is not like crazy, like nothing, oh my God, wild happened. Just the dynamic of it is really weird. Ethan is on the phone with us right now. He wants to call Callie. Apparently they met in a language class.
Ooh.
What's up, Ethan? How are you?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. What sort of language were you learning when you met Callie?
Spanish.
Ooh.
Nice.
Callie is caliente. No? Get it? She's hot? All right. I don't know if they got to that chapter yet.
I wasn't a good student.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even know what that means. So you met this girl in your language class. What'd you like about her?
She had great eyes, you know, that kind of just like draw you in. She had a real kind of kind spirit too. Like she seemed like she was real just sweet.
Did it take you back to high school where you tried to position yourself next to her at the start of every class?
There was a weird disconnect where I was like back in this kind of awkward high school-esque crush.
You're like walking in there, finding someone who's weaker than you, shoving them over and stealing their seat just to show her that you can dominate somebody else.
It was nice. I put some weight on since high school, so I was actually able to be a bully.
Yeah, you're bullying people, stealing people's lunch money. Did you try to impress her with your language skills in the Spanish class?
You know, the play I was kind of making was the sort of lost boyish type thing. I mean, because I was actually not good at the Spanish.
Right.
So I was trying to, you know, like cozy up to her for some notes maybe, or
tutoring sessions.
Something along those lines. You know, just anything to kind of get to talk to her.
When you asked her out, did you ask her out in English or Spanish? I'm hoping it was Spanish.
Oh, that would have been really smooth.
Yeah, she's like, you want me to take my pants off right now, you pervert? No. I meant will you go out with me? So she obviously agreed to go out with you. What happened on your date?
We basically agreed to go hang out on the weekend, spend some time together, and then when I get to her house, she comes to the door looking adorable as she is, and she says, hey, I'm playing video games with a friend. You just want to come in here and chill with us for a bit.
And your first thought is like, oh yeah, I'll come hang out with you and your friend. Right? A couple of girls playing video games.
Actually, to be honest, my first initial thought was like, oh, I thought it was just going to be us today, you know, but like, this is fine. And then my head definitely went to where your head just went. Like, I was like, oh, this is going to happen.
Yeah. You're like, this date suddenly got really good right off the bat.
I'm guessing video games was not code word for anything.
No. Video games was not a code word for like sex or menage. It was more just like, hey, let's have video games with this dude.
Ah, there it is.
So there was some guy at her house that she's playing video games with. She invited you in to play video games with him.
Right. So even if it is a three-way, it's like the worst kind.
Who was he?
She just keeps calling him her friend.
No first name, just my friend?
Well, no, his name is David.
Oh, okay.
But she's just really casual with him, and they're just kind of sitting there, kind of like it's like a Saturday morning, like, you know, I like video games, it's fun, so we played for a while, and then she's like, we should go bowling. And so I'm like, okay, her and I are going to have some time together, you know, I can do the whole, like, oh, I'll show you how to throw the ball thing. And he just comes out and gets in my car.
What?
So you spent your whole first date with her and another guy.
Yeah, and I drove us to the bowling alley, and on top of that, I paid for the rentals of the shoes and the pizza.
You paid for him too?
Wow.
Yeah, I paid for both of them. I paid for the entire day.
So you
How
took
did they sucker you into that?
you took a couple out on a date, is what it sounds like.
So nice of you, Ethan.
Yeah. At any moment during your date with the both of them, did you feel like maybe they were actually hoping that it could lead to some sort of menage between you guys?
Oh,
like maybe they are a couple and they were trying to have you join in the fun.
I definitely had this paranoid thought in my head the whole time, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to sleep with him to sleep with her.
And did it end that way?
It did not end that way.
Oh.
Basically, I was like, she kind of at some abrupt point, she was just like, let's just go home. And I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, do you mind dropping us off? So,
Jeez.
so I definitely dropped him back off at her place with her, and then I left.
And you actually want another date with her?
I kind of just want to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I really, she's cute and she seems great. And class is over now, so I'm not going to really have the opportunity to run into her anymore, you know? So I just kind of like to figure out what she's at.
It's more just like an unsolved mystery of who this guy was.
Yeah.
Kind of a Robert Stack situation, yeah.
And it wasn't a roommate. We know that for sure.
She never really said, and I honestly was a little too bashful to kind of just come right out and be like, hey guys, what's the situation here?
Yeah.
And maybe in hindsight, I should have been way more upfront.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, get your second date update, maybe find out who this mystery man is that you shared a lovely evening with. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Just heard about one of the strangest first date experiences ever from Ethan, who's on the phone about to do a second date update right now. And I've been trying to put myself in his situation. He met up with a girl at her house. When he showed up, there was another guy there. They were playing video games. She invited him in to play video games with them. They played video games for a while, and she finally said, let's go bowling. And he thought, sweet. Now we get to leave and go bowling so I can spend time with this girl by myself. Her friend came along with them. He spent the entire evening hanging out with her and another dude, even paid for everything. So he basically took a couple on a date. Ethan, I was trying to figure out, I was like, if I was in your situation, what would I do? Part of me wants to think that I would be like, this is ridiculous, I'm leaving. But I think I would have done the same thing you did. I'd be so confused by it that I would just stay and ride the whole evening out,
Just see what happens.
trying to figure out what the situation is. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's like a series of little things that lead you to the next situation, and before too long, you've spent all evening.
Yeah, and the whole time you're sitting there like, okay, should I just leave this? But I can't leave because she might like me, and this might be like her buddy, but then it kind of seems like she likes a dude, and oh, by the way, I'm paying for everything. This is kind of bull. Like, I don't know. I think I would have stayed the whole time too. So we're about to call Callie and find out who the dude is, first of all, because I want to really know who that is.
And if Jubal's theory is right, and maybe they were looking for a really good time with you, are you still down?
If I can like get in first and just find an excuse to leave.
Hey, yeah, you'll do a three-way with him as long as you can be first and then leave before the thing is over. All right. Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, maybe they're a swinger couple, and she invited you over hoping that would lead to something, and then you weren't picking up on cues.
I mean, I've never encountered that particular situation before, so I don't know that I would know the cues. I hope not.
All right, I'm gonna dial this phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out who this mystery man is.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Callie, please?
This is she.
Callie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning? Morning radio show?
I know the name.
You've heard the name before.
No, I know your name. I know who you are.
Okay, sweet. Well,
why are you calling me? What's going on?
I'm calling you because you recently went out with one of our listeners. You went out with a guy named Ethan a little while ago. Do you remember meeting Ethan in your language class?
No. Yeah. I mean, we didn't go out, but yeah.
Okay, so you didn't go out on a date with Ethan?
No, not yet. I think he's cute.
You do, but you want to go out on a date with Ethan?
We'll see. Wait, so he called you?
He emailed us, actually, and he told us all about your date. Well, he told us all about hanging out with you. And it was kind of an odd little hangout session because he was thinking it was a date. Obviously, from your response, it wasn't a date. Everybody, though, wants to know who the dude was that was there hanging out.
Yeah, it wasn't a date, and that was one of my best friends. It's my friend David.
So there's nothing between you and David?
No, he's been one of my best friends for like 5 years.
So when he asked you to hang out, you just thought it was just for fun and that you guys were hanging out and your best friend could hang out too?
Yeah, no, he just asked if we could hang out, so I invited him over. So he came over and hung out with us, and then we all went bowling, and I mean, they hung out, they were cool, which was good. I mean, that's really important.
Yeah, totally.
So you're not a swinger?
And there's that.
No, why?
Oh, man. Callie, that was my theory. Was that the dude was over there on purpose and you were hoping that he and Ethan could get to know each other very well with you. No?
Wait, who said that?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm wrong? You're not a swinger?
No, I'm definitely not a swinger, but I know some if you want me to give them your number.
All right, well, maybe we can talk later, Callie. Not right now. But you can see why I would ask the question, though. It's kind of weird when a guy says, hey, let's hang out, and you're like, sure, come over, and then you come over and there's another dude there who continues to follow you throughout the night. He pays for everything. It's like
follow me, like that's my friend. We invited Ethan to come out with us. I don't understand what's going on right now. I just followed you.
Well, but Ethan thought it was, well, I understand the call is weird. Thank you, by the way, for staying on the phone with us and not hanging up. I appreciate that. But Ethan thought he was going...
Cool. I'm just trying to get a handle on what's going on.
Well, Ethan thought you were going on a date.
And Ethan thought he was really clear that it was obvious he was interested in you.
No, I know he's interested in me. It is obvious, but I just met the guy, so obviously I'm just going to get to know him. It's important to be friends first. Like, I'm not just going to go date some random guy.
Yeah, you should tell Ethan that. That's what I think.
I haven't talked to him. I mean, I guess I will when I see him. He hasn't called.
Callie, why don't we change the fact that you haven't talked to him? Because he's actually on the other line right now.
What?
Hola.
Oh.
Hey, Callie, how's it going?
I'm not sure right now. Like,
I just was a little I could not figure out what you were thinking because when I asked you if you wanted to hang out, and I know I should have said date, but I thought your response was like you were interested in me, and I show up, and then there's this guy there, David, who's like, I guess he's a nice guy, but I don't know, and mainly the fact that I had to pay for everything is like so.
Wait a second,
annoying
what
to me.
about you having to pay for stuff? Like, you offered to pay. Did I tell you to pay?
No. You were busy bowling and eating nachos and shoes that someone else, rented. It's just
you're being weird. Like,
If you wanted to know what I was thinking, why didn't you just ask me? I actually was interested in you, but you totally just ruined it.
I know you think that I'm being a weirdo, but if being a weirdo can save me about, $40 to $50 every time I see you, I guess that's good.
Wow. You're so cheap.
Hey, Callie?
I don't even know what to say right now because I was interested in you, and now you're just being immature.
Well, I guess since I'm immature, it's okay for me to go ahead and say that you're being a gold-digging b****.
Wow, this deteriorated fast, didn't it?
I'm so sorry that $40 is a lot of money for you. Like, if it was, you shouldn't have offered to pay. Like, it's in such bad taste to then, come back later and talk about something that you paid for. It's pathetic.
Callie, I feel like you used Ethan to take you and your friend out for a good time.
I don't think
It's what it sounds like to me.
No.
If you let him pay
You're not
for
listening.
everything.
I actually was interested in him
Okay.
before this call.
Did you ever offer to pay at all, or did he just go the whole time? Was Ethan like, "Oh, I'll take care of it. It's cool. I'm a cool guy. I'm Ethan. I'll just pay."
I don't know. My grandma taught me right. I don't ever pay for anything when I'm with them. Like, that's...
All right. Okay, but that's just the way you were raised and how you do things. You don't pay for stuff.
No, and I wouldn't expect to pay for anything if we ever went out on a first date, which will now never happen.
But I mean, Callie, David might be your friend, but it's not Ethan's friend, so he shouldn't have to pay.
Why is he paying for him?
Yeah,
I don't know, Ethan. Why did you pay for everything?
Because they just sat there with their hands out.
All right, at this point, I would like to see if you two crazy kids would go out on a second date or a first date, whatever. Callie, it will comfort you to know that I will pay for it. Yeah. Will you go out with Ethan again?
Hey, I have a lot more friends, if you want to pay for a party, I'm all for it.
I can pay for a party with you and your friends, so is that a no? You're not interested in going out with Ethan again?
No, not at all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to joke, but it's really funny now.
That's fine.
Oh, so you don't want to go out with her, Ethan?
No, I can't. I can't afford it.
What about her friend Dave? Why is this guy getting screwed out of another date? Ethan, you want to go out with Dave again?
No, it's over. Me and David are a thing of the past.
This is the saddest second date update I've ever heard. I liked you guys together.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Tới nhà người ta chơi lắm. Nhưng mà hồi kia là còn có bà nội là hay lui tới, giờ nội mắc là ít ai tới lắm.
Để chơi.
Chơi gì?
Ladies, I'm going to tell you a little secret about guys.
Okay, dish.
Men love a woman with a little tude.
Tude.
Little attitude.
Okay.
Little spice. Little feistiness, Not too feisty, obviously. Not like, go fight that guy for me.
Oh, not scary.
But just a little bit of cayenne on that macaroni. Because that feistiness tells us something. It tells us you're passionate. And you're probably into some freaky stuff.
Yeah, lady in the streets, freak in the sheets. Yeah,
we love it.
Okay, the cliche.
And I have a feeling that the girl on the phone today for a second date is definitely a little freaky because of what she ended up doing on her first date.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Let's find out. Her name is Rebecca. Rebecca, you a freak, huh?
A big one.
Oh, yeah.
I like a woman who will own that.
Well, I'm just messing around with you. Tell us about the guy that you went out with. What's his name?
His name is James.
Oh, you do sound feisty. Where'd you meet James?
We met on this dating app.
Okay. What'd you like about him?
Well, in his picture, he looked pretty hot. I mean, he was muscular. He just looked like he could do some things.
Okay.
Freakalicious.
All right.
So what'd you and James do on your date?
We went to this little diner.
Okay.
And I was there first. I kind of like to do that.
Why?
Because if I don't like what I see, I normally kind of just leave.
Oh, shut up. You sneak out the back door.
Wow.
Well, I don't really have to sneak too much. I already have my shades and stuff on me, incognito.
I see you in like a wig with one of those fake noses sitting at a bar counter, deciding whether or not to take it all off or just to stay low.
Yes.
So with James, you decided to stick around.
Yes. So with James, I noticed him come in, and he looked a little different than his pictures.
In a good way, or?
No, like he looked like a whole lot different, like maybe about 50 pounds bigger than his picture.
But that was okay with you, apparently.
That was absolutely not okay with me. I
Oh.
mean,
Okay, so wait, what did you do?
initially, my first thought was run for the hills because he's such a liar. Why would I mean, don't lie. It's online dating.
So-
You're going to meet.
I mean, I guess at some point you changed your mind and introduced yourself?
I mean, yes. So at one point, like I said, I was thinking I'm out of here. Then I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to just let him know that this is horrible. You shouldn't do people this way.
Oh, you're gonna tell him off.
I was that was my first thought. Then I looked next door and there was this furniture place. And I'm like, let me go over here really quick. And I end up buying a pillow.
Hold on. You ditch the guy. You decide to go back, but in the middle you get distracted.
Wait, so listen. This is important. Okay. You gotta hear me out. So I went and bought the pillow, and I actually put it inside of my shirt because I wanted to go back to show him, like, hey, I'm not who I said I am either.
You put a pillow in your shirt to make it look like you're big or pregnant or something in the middle.
All right, so you're getting even with him for not showing who he really was in his picture.
Exactly. I want him to see what that looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, this is some freak stuff, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So how did that work out?
Oh my goodness. The moment I came up, he acted like it was just okay. Like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Wait, what?
Oh, he's a nice guy. He's like,
Yeah.
Năm nó khỏe hơn. Ví dụ như em đi 10 người đúng không? Cho 10 người đi thì cho người 5 triệu đúng không?
I mean, he ended up being so cool. I mean, so kind. He was compassionate. He was asking, are you okay? Do you need anything else? How about, can I get you another dessert? And I'm like, I'm going to eat that up now.
Sweet. And the whole time you're sitting there with a pillow in your shirt?
This is crazy.
He thought I was pregnant the whole time, and I just rolled with it the whole night because, you know, hey.
I would be worried that he's like cool with going out with a pregnant chick all of a sudden.
There's nothing wrong with going out with a pregnant chick. Did he ever address it? Did he ever say anything about it?
No, he was just so kind. When are you due? What are you having? And I was like, oh, man.
Wait, did you make stuff up?
You were outright lying.
Listen, I just couldn't tell him the truth. And the baby's name is Fred.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
the Tempur-Pedic baby.
Yeah. So wait, what do you want to do? I mean, he's not calling you back, right?
He keeps calling. He's wondering how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. When are we going to hang out?
Oh.
He is calling.
And I just don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I need your help here because I want to hang out. I enjoyed him afterwards. He's great. And I'm like, do I tell him the truth? Like, I have to?
Do you have to tell him all the truth? Because the whole truth is like, hey, you're really fat, and I was going to show you how much that sucks by putting a pillow in my belly, and now you think I'm pregnant.
I think your best bet is to actually go out and get pregnant for real, and then you're not lying anymore.
You know, that's a long play. You got to wait a little while, and he's going to be like, wait, you're still pregnant 9 months later?
It's a 14-month pregnancy.
Yeah.
He's even asking me, like, if you don't have anyone to be in the delivery room, I'll be there for you. And I'm like, oh, my gosh.
Okay, listen, you do not want to put a man who thinks a pillow is a pregnant belly in a delivery room. He's a little uneducated. I'm just letting you know.
Well, he does sound like a nice guy.
He does. He does.
I really want to talk to him. I really do.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going to find out if we can help you. We're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date right after this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Gosh.
All right, hold on. Just tuning in, we're on the phone with Rebecca, and Rebecca is expecting a brand new 100% goose down snuggle soft bundle of joy.
Queen size, I hear.
No, she needs a second date, but this one's a little bit different than what we normally do, because normally we call people when someone's being completely ignored after a date, but Rebecca has been getting calls and texts from James. She's just not answering any of them because she feels bad about what she did.
As she should.
If you didn't know, she stuffed a pillow under her shirt and pretended to be pregnant during their date. And she only did that because when he showed up, he seemed a little heavier than his profile pictures.
A lot heavier.
But now Rebecca wants to make things right and get another date. Rebecca, how do you want to handle this exactly? Do you want me to tell him that you faked your pregnancy, or do you want to deliver that news?
Deliver. I get it.
I feel so guilty about doing that, you know? I mean, now just looking back at it, it was such a petty mistake.
It was. And you do want a date, right? You're not just using this just to, I don't know, clear your conscience.
Yes, I do. I mean, if this is going to go on, if this is a potential partner, then I don't want to go in lying.
Okay, so you're going to tell him that it was not a real pregnancy. I don't have to do that for you, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Because I've already done way too many fake pregnancy announcements this week. I need a break, personally. But let's call James for you, okay? You ready?
I'm definitely going to do my best. Like, I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, just breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe through it, and we'll get through it together, okay? Here we go. We're going to call James.
Mà hồi giờ mẹ bà cũng mà hồi giờ là mẹ là như vậy chứ không phải là hồi giờ là bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi, hiểu không? Bà cũng, hồi giờ bà là vậy đó, bà cũng ít đi tới nhà người ta chơi lắm.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to James, please?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is young Jeffrey from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You have a moment to talk?
Yeah, I guess.
I promise, we're harmless.
No.
Except for Brooke, yeah.
Yeah, she's scary, but...
Hi, James.
All right, Ben. I mean, what's going on? Why y'all calling me?
Well, we do a thing on our show called The Second Date. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, I've heard of those before.
Okay. Just in case, that's where if you go out on a date with someone and then get ghosted, we'll call that person for you and find out why. But your situation is a little bit different because you actually are calling this girl back.
What? This is so weird.
It is weird. This is a weird one. I mean, more weird than normal.
So do you remember going out with a woman recently named Rebecca?
Yeah, I know Rebecca.
So she reached out to us and really wanted us to call you.
That's great because I call her and she don't really, answer.
Yeah, it would be confusing that she would call us instead of just calling you back. I could see where that gets weird.
Here's the deal, James. Rebecca wanted to let you know that she delivered, and it's actually quads.
What? No.
And 2.5 of them are yours.
Jeffrey, shut up.
Oh, that can't be true. I didn't even hit.
No, that is not true, James. James, did you like Rebecca a lot?
Yeah, she was cool, man. She had a great vibe. She was a real genuine person.
Yeah. She said a lot of really kind things about you, especially about how gracious you were about thinking about the pregnancy and things.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't expecting that. You don't swipe on somebody expecting them to be pregnant.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Did anything seem weird about the situation to you?
I mean, outside of her being pregnant?
Yeah, no. Did anything seem weird about that?
Is that not weird enough?
It could be weirder.
Nah. She was a dope soul, so I enjoyed my time with her.
Rebecca is a dope soul.
Dude, that is actually a really awesome compliment.
Yeah, we can tell already.
You don't meet a lot of dope souls these days. But here's the thing. Rebecca set this whole thing up because she really wants to talk with you. But she's been really nervous about it.
About the dessert thing?
About the dessert?
What about the dessert?
I felt bad after the date because I felt like I was trying to be over nice, I guess. And because she was pregnant, I'm like, well, maybe she wants 2 desserts, one for her and one for the baby.
That's right. You are a good man, James. That is exactly what a pregnant woman wants.
I like it, dude.
That's why I tried to buy her 2 desserts, and maybe it might have put her off or something like that.
No.
I don't think that's it, but after this, no matter what happens, the whole show wants to go out with you and eat for sure, because you sound awesome.
I look pregnant by me.
Let's do it.
But here's the thing. Rebecca really does want to talk to you, but she's a little bit nervous about it, and she actually has been listening on the phone this whole time.
What?
And she has something she wants to tell you.
You mean she's on the phone like right now?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, James.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Oh, there's that smile.
Oh.
Wow, I've really been thinking about you.
Oh, have you? That's good to know. I mean, I've been trying to reach out to you. I didn't know if you weren't returning my calls, because maybe I upset you or, when I bought the 2 desserts, maybe that you thought I was calling you fat or something and you were just kind of shading me. I didn't know.
No, the 2 desserts were fine. Thank you.
All right, man. You didn't drop 4 babies, did you?
I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
No. About that.
Ví dụ như em đi 10 người đúng
All
không?
right.
Có 10 người đi thì cho người 510 người 5 triệu đúng không?
I really, okay. Hard.
It's okay.
So there's no baby. I'm actually a surrogate. I don't have the baby anymore.
What?
Rebecca, did you say surrogate? You're a surrogate?
I really wasn't pregnant.
Hold on. Wait. So you weren't pregnant? I guess I'm not understanding. What about that second dessert for then?
And you don't mean surrogate, you mean that you lied is what you mean.
I lied about the surrogate just now. I lied about being pregnant. That was actually a pillow from a place next door to the diner that we were at.
Yeah.
It was all a lie.
Some people like fart when they lie. She makes up pregnancies when she lies.
What would make you even lie about something like that? I mean, most people try to hide an actual pregnancy. You coming pretending to be pregnant?
The opposite?
Okay, well, I saw you come into the restaurant, and you were actually much heavier than your pic said. And I was mad. I acted out of just anger and ego, so I went to get the pillow, came back, and then we spoke, and from that moment, you were amazing to me, and I got lost in the moment.
Very lost.
Yeah, so it wasn't a pregnancy, it was a pillow from next door that she stuffed up her shirt.
She was trying to teach you some sort of weird lesson because she felt like you were lying to her. With
So you sat with the pillow in your stomach the whole time? That's so weird.
I mean, yes. Yes, I did that.
I put on a little weight. It's not. Come on now.
James, it's not a little weight. That wasn't a little weight. I mean, come on. Okay, I will say this. I don't want it to become a thing. I am so sorry, and I actually want you to forgive me because I really like you.
I like you too. I honestly think you dope. You're a dope soul, for real.
You still believe that after the whole pregnancy scare? Slash lie?
I mean, I really don't mind that she's not pregnant outside of her calling me, chunky because of my picture.
Well, she feels bad about the whole thing, James, and she's really hoping that you'll forgive her, and she promises that she won't fake a pregnancy again until you're in a committed relationship. So
no more fake pregnancies?
Well, at least not until you're definitely together, and then it would actually count. But here's the thing. If you're willing to give her a second chance, we will pay for a date for the two of you. As many desserts as you guys can handle.
Oh, I'm eating both of them this time.
No, I think that was what started this problem, James.
Right. I guess so.
James, so after everything you heard, you really want to go out with me again?
It's crazy, but I thought I vibe with you. I could dig you, you know what I'm saying?
You guys are so cute.
They're both dope souls.
I know. I love it when two dope souls find each other.
Maybe one day then I can actually, put that baby up in there.
Oh, dang, James.
I went 0 to 100 real quick.
Well, definitely keep us updated. Congratulations, Rebecca. You got your second date.
Thank you. And I like your chunky, by the way. It's okay with me.
Yeah, it's all right. You can make love to a teddy bear.
Okay.
Wow.
We gotta cut this off. It's about to get R-rated in here. Congratulations, you guys.
Mẹ cũng có chơi ai đâu.
Mà hồi giờ mẹ bà cũng hồi giờ là mẹ là như vậy chứ không phải là hồi giờ là bà hay tới nhà bên kia chơi, hiểu không? Bà cũng hồi giờ bà là vậy đó, bà cũng phải
90.5 Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
They say it ain't over until the fat lady sings.
Yes.
Well, I don't know anything about the size of the woman in today's second date update, but I do know two things. She sang, and it's over.
Oh,
and
dang.
now Nick is not getting a call back. What's up, Nick?
It's kind of a harsh way to put it.
Well, it's the only thing I can think of. You said that you met this girl and she's a singer, and now she's not calling you back?
Yeah, I think I messed up,
Okay.
Did you meet her at one of her gigs or something? Or how'd you meet her?
Well, I was at a restaurant with some friends, and she was performing there, right? And
I just thought, okay, in addition to being super cute, she had this amazing voice, right?
Yeah, that's attractive.
It really is. I mean, there's plenty of attractive women, whatever, but when they have a talent, you know, when a woman's talented, there's something about it. It's just a magnetism, and I'm drawn to that.
Tell me about it. I've always had a thing for sword swallowers.
Oh,
Man, I don't know. I don't know why.
I
It's
almost have a thing for them.
Done it for me. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Gia.
Gia.
I love that name. Yeah, I love the name.
You love everything about this girl.
Yeah, you know, I liked her a lot. That's why I'm upset she's not calling me back.
Okay. So would you like wait until she was done with her gig, like wait by her car like a groupie or something? How'd you approach her?
No. What is, okay, so she actually goes from table to table and sings. Like, you know how it's sort of a little embarrassing? You're sitting there and they come right to your table.
Yeah. You're like, who do I make eye contact with? Because I feel uncomfortable just staring at you the whole time.
Oh.
Do you want money? What do you want?
So it wasn't like a show she was doing. She works for the restaurant?
Exactly. It's an Italian restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
And so she comes to each table, and then I was just transfixed, you know. I mean, she had a great voice, and I thought, I got to talk to her. And so I waited until we were all done with dinner, and then I approached her, and she was really friendly, approachable, nice person.
Okay, and so did you just ask her out right on the spot?
Yeah, I just asked her if maybe, you know, we could go out later in the week, and she said yes.
Cool.
Awesome. All right.
Cool.
So what'd you guys do?
We went out to dinner, and before we went, you know, I had to go pick her up.
Okay, that's even a good sign that she wanted to give you her address.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how I'd pick her up without her address, but...
Well,
I just mean usually like you would meet at a restaurant on a first date.
Okay, I was like that.
Yeah. Like she's comfortable with you enough. You don't seem creepy like you're gonna get her address and like just show up at random times or try to peer through her windows. You know what I mean?
So I go over there, you know, she'd recently moved in, right? And it's a nice place. And she asked if I could, you know, like hang up some stuff. And, you know,
you said nail, and I was like, whoa, she moves fast.
She put you to work on some chores she had around the house?
Well, I mean, there was the stuff that, you know, like some nailing and some heavy lifting, taking stuff out of boxes and moving stuff around. And it was actually a lot more strenuous than I expected. There was some heavy stuff, and I was actually sweating.
Okay. So you're no longer a date at this point. You're hired help.
Uh-huh.
Just a glorified mover, basically.
Did you make her pay for dinner since you did all of her home chores?
Well, I mean, I think most women would probably offer, but if that happened, I would decline. But that's the thing. Then we had a nice dinner, but then things sort of took a bad turn.
What do you mean? What took a bad turn?
I mean, everything was going great. You know, I mean, she's an amazing singer, and I was telling her how great she was, and this, that, and the other. And then I said, do you have any aspirations to becoming a real singer someday?
Ooh.
Ouch, bro.
Ouch.
You said, do you have any aspirations of becoming a real singer?
Yeah, and I didn't mean, like she couldn't sing or anything. What I meant was, maybe getting a band and doing it full time as opposed to, in a restaurant.
Yeah, okay. That's a slam, though. Like, if I was singing at a restaurant and you said, do you have any plans of actually becoming a singer one day, I'd be pretty pissed at you.
I just phrased it wrong. I mean, what I really meant was, does she want to be in theater or maybe in a band on the road or, Adele.
Yeah, you could have just said
Adele.
or Adele.
Do you want to be Adele? How did she respond to it?
It was weird. It was like everything was going so great, and then it just turned. It just became this dark cloud, and it just was awful.
You should have just said, like, so what are your aspirations for your singing career someday? Instead of like taking a backhanded compliment.
I know. I mean, if I had to do it over again, I will totally phrase it differently. And artists are egotistical and they're insecure and
okay, well, see now you're calling her egotistical and insecure. I think you really just need to work on the way you say things, man. So she seemed
You're right.
She seemed upset by your comment. Did you ever recover from that?
No, it's like that's the thing. The more I try to get out of it, it just got worse.
Is that it for your guys' date?
Yeah, I mean that was basically that, and then we got the check, and then I drove her home, and that was
No kiss or anything?
No, I was gonna walk her to her door and all, but she said I'm okay, and just give me a hug in the car. Not even on the street. Just gave me a car, and then she closed the car door. And
I'm gonna tell you, a car hug means that she's trying to get out of there as quick as possible.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. So I would just like to have a do-over on this. I mean, I feel like I messed up.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.
All right, man, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
When you don't call some guy because he's got a lazy eye, that's ignoring. When you don't call him back because he's bad in the sack, that's ignoring.
If you're wondering why I'm singing in Italian, right? That's not in Italian, that's in English, but you know what I mean.
As close as you get.
You know what I'm saying. You're right in the middle of your second date update, and Nick is on the phone with us, and Nick isn't getting a call back from an Italian singer.
Are you trying to steal his heart right now, Jubal? Because he had a thing for that Italian singer, but now he may have a thing for you.
Yeah. Nick really liked her. She was singing at a restaurant that she works at. She's one of those people that goes around with the tables at an Italian restaurant and kind of sings to people, and he actually had the nerve to ask her out after he ate dinner. They decided to go out, but he thinks everything went wrong because he kind of slammed her job. He was trying to give her a compliment and say like, oh, you should think about doing bigger things with your singing. He said, hey Nick, how did you say it to her again?
I said, do you maybe one day want to become a real singer?
A real singer. That was it. And he said after that, she kind of seemed a little cold, and he ended up just dropping her off at her house, and she gave him a side hug in the car, and that was it. Now she's not calling him back. So we're going to try to get her on the phone and see if we can patch things up and maybe get him a second date.
And can I just suggest, when we do talk to her, let's just kind of move past this, Nick, as quickly as possible, because from the sounds of it, you're really good at giving backwards compliments, and I feel like if we just dwell on it, you're just going to dig yourself deeper, man.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll try to keep my mouth shut, and hopefully you guys can get me a second date.
Yeah, we'll give her all the compliments, and then you can we'll make it seem like it came from you, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna dial her phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Gia, please?
This is Gia.
Hey, what's up, Gia? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Wait, sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
Like the radio show?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're actually familiar with the show.
Yeah, I've heard of the show. I don't listen to it.
Hey, you don't need to listen to it. Don't worry about it. The fact that you even knew our names is enough. I appreciate that, Gia.
Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Okay.
His name is Nick, and Nick recently asked you out. Yeah.
Oh, you remember Nick? Nick is ringing a bell, it sounds like.
Oh, God. Really?
Yes, Nick wanted us to call you because he says you guys went out on a date the other day, and now you're not calling him back.
Yeah.
He had the nicest things to say about you, though. He told us that you were so talented, he loved your name, you were beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, he did. And that's why he asked us to call you, because he wants to know why you're not getting back to him.
Are you sure we're talking about the same Nick?
Yeah, I think so. He said that he met you when you were working at the restaurant singing. He came up and asked you out. He does feel like he sort of slammed your job at some point, and he feels bad about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Well, we talked to Nick about your date, and we asked him if there's anything that could have gone wrong, and he said he was trying to compliment you and say, like, man, you're a really good singer. Do you ever want to get, like, what's your biggest aspiration? And the way he said it, I guess, was, hey, do you ever think you want a real singing job? Because you sing at a restaurant.
Yeah. It was actually pretty offensive. I mean, I don't know that he meant it to be offensive, but it's definitely not the right thing to say, ever.
Is that why you don't want to see him again?
Pretty much. I mean, it just seems like he didn't like me a whole lot.
Really?
He didn't like you. I mean, just from one comment that you took the wrong way? Well, sorry. I don't want to put that on you. I don't want to put that on you. He said it the wrong way. You took it how he said it.
I assumed that he meant what he said, but there was more than one comment. He kept doing that.
What else did he say?
I mean, it was just like he says, you're really good at what you're singing, but, you know, maybe you should try doing cooler music. Like, maybe that's why you're not successful.
Cooler.
Singing music no one wants to hear.
Wow, that sounds like straight up rude to me. Cooler music.
And
exactly.
I'm guessing you didn't ask for his critique either, that he was just offering this to you.
No, I didn't ask for his critique, and I like singing classical music.
Wow.
That's what I'm good at.
Apparently Nick doesn't think it's cool enough, though.
And apparently he doesn't like everything about the way I look. Like, he told me he's not usually into green-eyed girls, but somehow he can dig it with me or something like that.
Oh, dude!
Like, I get a pass for having green eyes. Thank you very much.
And that was him trying to say you have beautiful eyes, maybe?
That's not what it sounded like.
Oh my God, no wonder. What did you ever bring up to him the fact that he was just insulting you over and over again?
I mean, what was I supposed to say? I tried to assume he was trying to compliment me, but it still sounded really insulting.
Yeah, you don't want to be around a dude like that all the time.
It was an exhausting night. I mean, even if he's trying to be nice, I have to sit there and smile like I'm having fun while he's hurling insults at me.
Hey, Gia, it's me, Nick. I need to talk to you.
Nick, you're supposed to wait.
I'm sorry, I can't wait. I gotta talk to him now.
Gia, Nick's on the phone and wants to talk to you. Sorry, I didn't tell you that before.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, they're not kidding me, Gia, and I'm sorry, but I mean, I have to talk to you.
Why?
I just, look, I wasn't trying to insult you, you know, it just came out wrong, and I think you're just talented and gorgeous, and you know, I mean, you're an amazing singer, and all I meant was, you know, did you want to maybe, you know, take this on the road or go do this like a profession instead of being, you know, like a lounge singer?
A profession. A lounge singer? You just did it again, right there. A profession.
Well, what?
You think I'm not doing this as a profession right now? You think my job is just a hobby, but I'm not a professional?
No, I mean, I didn't. Okay, that came out wrong, but you know, I mean,
yeah.
Look, I mean,
it did.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I'm thinking, you know, you have the talent to become, I don't know, like a huge, like Adele, or you know, some huge touring singer that plays stadiums. That's kind of what I meant. I mean, I meant it as a compliment. And you know, if you just commit yourself to doing that, I seriously think you can make it. You know?
Make it. Like, I'm not serious unless I achieve, you know, like a national tour. That's your measure of success.
No. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, are you happy?
Nick, you gotta stop. You're doing a terrible job here, man.
I mean, you're basically saying, like, for instance, you can't be a scientist unless you're Stephen Hawking. Like, there's all sorts of people that do professions. You need to respect what she's doing, man.
I do respect her. I think she's amazing. I'm trying to tell her she's awesome, and you know, I don't think she's hearing that.
I don't think so.
No, I'm not hearing that, because what you're actually telling me is that I'm not doing it right, that I haven't succeeded yet.
You know, okay, you know, all right. If you're happy, you know, singing in the restaurant, and that's, I mean, is that what you want to? That's how far you want to take your singing career? Is that right?
That's
you don't want to go any further than that.
Like, are you accusing me of giving up because I sing in a restaurant?
Right?
No, I'm just saying, you know, have you taken your talent, which is amazing, as far as you want to go?
So we're still talking about distances, like I haven't gone far enough.
No, Jubal, could you tell her what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, right?
I think I know what you're trying to say, and you're trying to say that you think that she's an amazing singer, and if she wanted to, she could take over the world with her voice.
And you've got to understand, Nick, on her side, like, she wants to be dating someone who's proud of what she does.
I am proud. I'd give anything to be able to sing like that. I mean, I'd give anything to have that sort of talent that she has. She's amazing.
There you go.
That was good.
Nice. What do you think about that, Gia?
We've made so much improvement.
Yeah, that sounded really nice. And it only took, what was this, 5 minutes and 3 coaches to get you to an actual
A little bit of coaching and we got you there, Nick.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. I guess you can finally hear what I'm saying, right?
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna try to put you out of your misery, Nick.
Dang.
Gia, would you like to go out with Nick one more time for a second date? We will pay for it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
This is just too tiring to have to sit through an entire evening of wading through this without someone to mediate and translate. I just don't want to do that again.
What if I came along and helped translate, Nick? You like that idea?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, okay, well, sorry, thanks. Thanks, Gia, I appreciate it. And I think one day you're going to be a great singer. Yeah.
Did it again!
God, this is hopeless.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, OMG, can you please let me help Coach Nick to not come off like a total a-hole? We're talking about today's second date update. This dude Nick wanted to call a girl named Gia. They met because she was actually singing at a restaurant. She works at an Italian restaurant and goes around to tables and sings opera. And they went out on a date. Everything was cool, except Nick kept complimenting her but slamming her at the same time.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, cool, so you've been singing opera at that restaurant for a long time now. Are you ever going to become like a real singer?
He was like the king of the backhanded compliment.
Yes.
The more he talked, the more he dug himself into a hole.
Yeah.
Like, don't add the but to anything. And just leave it as you're a really great singer.
Boom.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop. Even at the end of it, he's like, I think you're a really great singer and you'll make an even better singer someday. And you're like, no, just say she's a good singer.
And what a cute hobby.
She does opera and he's like, you ever gonna sing anything cool?
Yeah.
He just didn't get it, and he also didn't get a second date because she didn't want to go out with him again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Body language is very important in the dating world. That's why I'm always really good at body language when I go out on a date. I always write everything about me that they should know on my body in Sharpie, and I show up to the date naked. Body language. There's no question about who I am or where I'm coming from. They see everything right there out in the open.
I just picture you naked with a lot of insecurities scribbled all over yourself.
And that's good because they get to see everything about me.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't had a date in a long time, and the last couple didn't end very well. Didn't start very well. Yeah, cops were called. Anyway, they weren't understanding my body language, and that can be a problem. Well, Brett, who's on the phone today for a second date update, got some bad advice from a dating blog, I guess, and he thinks that his body might have gotten him in trouble. What's up, Brett? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Would your body betrayed you, Brett?
Yes, I think so. Well, I should say that this dating blog betrayed me, I think.
Okay.
Well, we'll get to what your body did in a second. First, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Jenica.
Jenica. And where did you meet Jenica?
I met her on a dating app, and I've been able to go on a lot of first dates from the same app, and the problem is I've had trouble getting second dates, even though, I'll think a first date goes well, and then it's like, I never hear from the person again.
Which I guess is why you're calling us, right? Because you're back in that same position.
Clearly, this is the place to call.
Yeah.
So I read this dating blog that said that it was good to try to initiate some sort of physical contact.
So you tackled her as soon as you saw her.
Yeah, I mean, I figured football was the way to go. But like, how do you do that without seeming creepy? So I'm like, trying to think, like, maybe I can read her palm, or like touch her feet under the table.
I thought you were trying not to be creepy, man.
Well, I mean, think about it though. Like, you know, you're just meeting someone. I mean, what other ways are there to try to initiate that physical contact?
I don't know, like maybe you could do like a high five to start and then see where that goes, if it lingers at all.
Yeah, you do the high five, and when your hands touch, you interlock her fingers and you hold her hand there and stare into her eyes. We all know that.
You know, I don't understand why you have to touch someone.
Well, I think the idea behind the blog post is right, that it's like, that way, you know, there's a chemical connection and you can like feel that between the two people. There's like that spark. I mean, like that makes sense to me. It just, the problem was that it was like in the back of my mind the entire time. So I feel like I was like 20% in the date, 80% like, how do I touch this person without looking or feeling like a creep?
All right, that can put you in a very tough situation. So, how did you touch her? How did you touch her? I mean, sounds weird to say, but did you initiate some personal touching?
So yeah, so I was like, you know, let me do this. I actually did have to go to the bathroom, so I got up and I was like, okay, when I come back, I'm just gonna like put my hand on her shoulders and then you know, like say something charming or something, you know. So
wait, can I ask? I'm sorry. Can I ask real quick? Were you guys sitting at a table? Were you at the bar? Like
we were sitting at a table.
Okay, so you.
I would like you know, I would like, I guess, come up behind her and. I know. So
how did that work for you?
Well, okay, so the first time I chickened out, and then I said I had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't really have to. Again, like 15 minutes later.
Whoa.
And I decided to just come up behind her, and I just was like, guess who? And yeah, so I tried to grab her shoulders like kind of gently, but as soon as we made contact, she like jumped, and so it was not ideal.
Okay, so you scared her.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. And
kind of on purpose, kind of not.
Yeah.
Did it seem like she got over that, or was it weird from that point on?
Yeah, I mean, she laughed a little. It wasn't like, it didn't like derail the day.
Okay.
Like I said, I thought the date went really well, but maybe she had already like written me off. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And when you said guess who, it wasn't like deep in inner ear and creepy, right?
Like, guess who?
Mm-hmm.
It's your date.
Exactly.
No. It was nothing like that. I was really just trying to be friendly.
And how did things end? Did you get some physical touch there at the end?
There was a hug at the end, and it was a nice hug. I mean, it wasn't like the longest lasting hug, but it was a hug, and it gave me the impression that like, oh, okay, like a second date is definitely in the works.
Cool. So, I mean, did you talk to her since? Have you texted, called?
I've tried texting, and I have not heard anything.
Have you tried texting her explaining that you didn't feel like you touched her appropriately or enough in the first date and you'd like a second chance at that?
No, I have not tried that. Although, if that's what you guys advise, I would probably not do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're a smart man. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is proof that you should be very careful when taking advice from dating blogs.
Yeah.
Because you never know who's writing them. You know, for example, I've got 3 right now. All under different aliases.
That's frightening.
And Brett, who's on the phone for a second date update today, got some advice from a dating blog on how to connect with somebody physically on your first date without coming off like a creep. And he thinks he came off like a creep, which is interesting because I want to see where he got his information from. Brett, was the dating blog that you read by somebody named Lady Mariah?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, what could it have been? Lady Beyonce?
Definitely not.
Okay. Last one. Hot blogging mama.
No.
No? Okay.
You didn't go with Lady Gaga on the last one? I thought that was just a softball.
No, that's my blogging mama blog. It's a good one.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, apparently it wasn't one of mine, Brett, so I didn't steer you in the wrong direction. But either way, you think the fact that you were really kind of focused on trying to get some touching started on your first date might be the reason you're not getting a call back from, what's her name again?
Jenica.
Jenica. Okay, we'll give her a call right now and see if we can find out why. Any last thoughts before we do that?
Yeah, no, I would really just love another date with Jenica where, I'm not going to be so in my head about the touching part.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't tell her that because if you didn't creep her out on the date, you probably will after. I was just thinking about touching you the whole time.
Good point.
All right, well, I'll dial her number right now, see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Nhưng mà hồi kia là còn có bà nội là hay lui tới, giờ nội mắc rồi ai tới.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jenica?
This is she.
Hey, Jenica, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke And Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Hey, Jenica.
You're obviously familiar with the show.
No.
No, you're not? It sounded like you were.
It sounded like we were all friends.
Yeah, no, I don't know who you people are.
Oh, okay, so
you're just an easy one to please, apparently. Yeah.
Anytime you get a call from somebody you don't recognize, you kind of laugh and are like, "Oh, hey, you, thanks for calling."
I bet it's genius. That's got to throw telemarketers off.
All right. Well, Jenica, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So, a dude named Brett emailed in about you.
Oh, okay.
You got a few minutes to tell us about your date with Brett and maybe why you don't want to call him back?
Oh God, this is weird. Okay, I just didn't like him. I don't know what his deal was. I'm just not interested.
Is there a reason though? Did he do something strange?
I mean, this is strange. I mean, everything about this and the date was a little strange.
Was it awkward right from the beginning, or did he work into awkward for you?
It wasn't awkward at the beginning, but what was weird was that he got up to go to the bathroom, and he was in there for like 10 minutes. So that was a little weird, and I kept looking over at the bathroom to see, when he was going to come back. And when he finally came out of the bathroom, I noticed that he came out of the women's room. Yeah, and so...
Wait, was it like one of those restaurants where they're like trying to be cutesy and they're naming the women's and men's like different things?
No, it was definitely labeled men and women.
Oh.
Definitely.
Okay,
yeah,
straightforward.
No, nothing kitschy. No.
Okay.
Did he address why he was using the ladies' room instead of the men's room?
No, he didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything. I figured probably was an accident. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But then, like 10 minutes later, he excused himself to go to the bathroom again, and I was like, okay. So I watched him go to see which bathroom he went in, and he looked around all shadily, and then went in the women's room again.
Really? Like a double women's room visit. So that doesn't mean it was an accident.
Yeah, and the fact that he was kind of sketchily looking around before he went into the women's room made it extra creepy.
But is it creepy, or was it a single stall, or are we talking a multi-stall bathroom? Because if it's a single stall, I don't know that it's creepy.
Oh, it was a multi-stall bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm shocked that nobody walked in on him and caught him in there. He's either lucky or unfortunate. I don't know, depending on what he was going for.
That's a very good point, Jenica.
We talked to him about your date, and he didn't mention that.
So I was texting my friend about it, being like, oh my God, this guy that I'm on a date with just went in the women's room twice. And while I was mid-texting her, he had come back, and he scared me. He grabbed me and was like, it's me, surprise.
Oh my God.
Sounds like a fun date to me.
Yeah. So, I don't know. He was just giving me, serial killer vibes. I don't know. Who goes in the women's room and then comes out and scares her date? That's super weird.
He did tell us that, you hugged him at the end, though.
Well, I mean, he paid for dinner. I felt like it was the least I could do.
Yeah, and you just want to get out of there as quickly as possible. So it's like, yeah, sure, I'll hug you real quick, and then I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah, if you guys talk to him, I don't know. I proceed with caution, because he seems like kind of a creep.
Well, we did talk to him, and also he's listening on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Jenica.
Oh, my God.
Jenica, I know it sounds weird, but I can totally explain this.
Okay, really, tell me.
it's actually not a weird thing. I know, several other people who do this.
See, I don't know anybody who does that, and there are plenty of males in my life. I feel like somebody would have said this along the way. I don't know how you know hordes of people that do this.
Not to mention, Jenica, I mean, you're a woman, I'm a woman, and I've never run into men in our restroom.
Right.
Well, let me just be clear. I always make sure to look to make sure that there's not anyone in the restroom, and that's why I was looking around, because if there was, I would have definitely not used the women's restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, but how do you stop someone from walking in?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if someone would have walked in, I would have left immediately.
Well, that can really ruin things when you're going to the bathroom. Why do you do this, Brett?
Women's restrooms are so much nicer than men's restrooms. They smell better. They are often bigger. Sometimes there's a couch in there.
Yeah, but if you're a dude hanging out on the women's bathroom couch, that's not good.
No. I'm not hanging out. I'm just trying to paint you a picture of how nice they are in comparison to the hellhole that is the men's room, where it's cleaned, twice a year, and there's pee everywhere, and they stink.
So shouldn't your mission be to
recommend? No, but seriously, I really recommend guys out there try this out.
Stay away from our bathrooms, Brett. And here's the thing: make your mission I don't know, banding together with your bros to make your own restroom cleaner.
You know what? I just think he's making this up. I think that I caught him doing something weird, and he's just making up this whole thing to make it seem like it's normal that he uses the women's restroom.
No. I'm not making this up. This is something that I do, and I don't think it's that weird. I bet you know people in your life who do this too, and there's so much shame around it.
There's so much shame about using the wrong bathroom.
This is just getting weirder and weirder.
Okay, but Jenica, look. I'm not some creep who just hangs out inside of women's restrooms. I'm a normal guy who uses them on occasion, and that's what I was doing that evening. And I'm sorry you got the wrong impression, but I thought we had a really good time and really good conversation, and I would love to get the chance to see you again.
Maybe I could look past the women's restroom thing, but then you came out and scared me, and I was like, this was just extra super weird.
Okay, I can explain that too. Be angry at this blog that I read that told me to do that. Don't be mad at me. I mean, be angry at the internet. Don't be mad at me.
Wait. You read a blog that told you to scare your date?
No. It said that initiating physical contact on the first date is a good step.
Oh my God.
And so
you do that naturally, not by scaring someone. We're not 12.
Okay. I know that now, and it's easier said than done. To be natural. I mean, I wanted to maybe touch your hands when they're on the table, or maybe just touch feet under the table or something. But I was worried that those would be too creepy. So it's not easy to be a guy dating nowadays.
Yeah, it's really difficult, when you're using women's restrooms and trying to touch your date in weird ways.
This is way harder for Jenica. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like day 2, he's going to be sniffing my hair and collecting it and making a hair doll or something.
Yeah.
That is so unfair. I would totally not do that. I mean, unless a blog told me that, and then I would probably try it. But,
oh my God.
That was a joke.
Okay, I was just trying to joke about the situation, Jenica.
Timing.
Jenica, would you like to go out with Brett on a second date? We will pay for it.
Listen, I don't want to leave the second date in a body bag. I don't think this is a good idea. My girls is saying no, unsafe situation. I'm all set.
Yeah, good job, Jenica.
Brett, I'm sorry that you didn't get a second date. Did you at least learn anything from this?
Yeah, I did learn something. Next time when I go on a date, I'm going to have to use the women's restroom at the restaurant next door.
No!
Yeah.
Stay out of our bathroom, Brett!
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Mời nó chạy đâu cho to.
Để chơi
gì?
ông 10 và cô 10 á.